Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rookies and Rulebooks, episode 9. Today we're going to the fair. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, you can check those up down in the description. There should be a playlist, or on the sidebar there will be a playlist. If you don't know what this is, we are 3 rookie players and a veteran dungeon master. Normally we have a 4th player, but he can't make it today due to like real life and a job. But join us here, or go back and check out the old ones and then come back to this one. Whatever you want to do, sit back and enjoy. But first, we're going to play our lovely intro by David B. And we are back. We're going to go through and introduce all of our lovely players one by one. And tell me what you're most excited about your new level 3 subclass that we haven't gotten to use yet. David.
Hello, I am David B. I play Vandal, the Hill Dwarf Rogue. And I am excited that I can manifest blades out of nowhere because I have psychic blades and some more psionic powers, but I'm especially excited for the blades. Heck yeah.
Jess.
I'm excited for the knife action. Hi, I'm Kiwi, Jess. Kia. I play Aurelia, the Half-Orc Paladin, and I'm excited to smite people. I have not smite anyone yet.
You're
Smoted?
right, you haven't smoted anyone yet.
Smited.
Smiten? What is to smite?
Smit?
Smited.
Smote?
It is
Smoted.
Smote.
Smote.
You haven't smoked.
Tell us in the comments what it really is. We don't know what it is.
Leave it in the comment section.
I think it's smote, but I'm not sure.
Smited.
Jill.
Hello, I am Jillian Marie. I play Daerwyn, the Shadar-Kai Elf Ranger, and I am excited for Dread Ambusher, because I can use my sword so many times.
It's very, very, very stabby. All right.
So stabby.
Quick rundown of where we've been so far. You guys are in the city of Waterdeep, the city of splendors, jewel of the north. You have been following the trail of something called the Stone of Galore at the behest of the Castellanters, to hopefully gain enough money to pay off a loan to refurbish your tavern. As part of that trail, there's been a massive fireball in an alleyway, killing some of your loved ones.
I don't want to talk about it.
Killing some of your loved ones, which has led you down a merry chase after something called a nimble right that you believe perpetrated the fireball explosion. This investigation has led you to the Sea Maidens Fair in the dock ward of Waterdeep. And we find ourselves there, just entering the fair. There is a wild assemblage of cages and performers with all sorts of animals, carnival workers, carnival barkers, all dressed in motley and full outfits. You see what looks like a unicorn. You see an owlbear on a leash. There's someone juggling flaming swords. There's someone swallowing swords. All kinds of, just display. There's games, there's archery, there's little shops set up. All of this is on one long dock facing out into the ocean. and on each side of the dock are these two beautiful sailing ships. And these sailing ships, if memory serves, and it doesn't, I believe are called the Hellraiser and the Heartbreaker.
Because of course that's what their names are.
Emblazoned on the sides of the ship in gold paint lettering.
Sorry, keep going. I have a question when you're done.
Okay, go ahead.
I used Hunter's Mark on the person who took something out of a corpse's body after the explosion. Is that done?
Yeah, that was
at this point?
about
Okay.
12 hours ago. That lasts an hour.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to confirm, so I'm not still stuck on that.
No,
we're using the thingy, the sonic screwdriver with the umbrella.
Detector. Yeah, it is. So your little Nimblewright detector is spinning.
It's basically a Hunter's Mark.
Kind of. It spins when you're within about 500. So it spins when you're within 500 feet of a Nimblewright, and it begins to spin faster and faster the closer you get.
And a Nimblewright was one of the Rulebooks, right?
One of the little robots was the Nimblewright, yes.
But we're heading towards finding someone who sells and or makes them, correct?
Yeah, so what you guys found out was that there have been a few folks that have bought different Nimblewrights here from the fair. So the two that you know about, so you know about the one at the Temple of Gond, which matches almost identically the one you saw, which the one you saw looks like this. It's sort of this spindly gold body with a red cloak and a big red hat and a poofy red feather.
So fancy.
Yeah, he's a very swashbuckly kind of one. You know that I believe you know that the House of Wonder has one, which is the temple to the goddess of magic, Mistra, and that one looked like had a more feminine appearance and had a long white robe and silver hair. There was also the House Deslentir had one as well, and you guys sent Rainier to look after that one. And that one had jade green gemstones in its eyes, and was dressed more like a swashbuckler with sort of but a little bit different. It was that one was more feminine, but still sort of swashbucklery looking. Right now, your little Nimblewright detector is spinning off the chart. The little umbrella on top is just spinning, and it's going up and down, and all kinds of crazy. And you can clearly see about 50 feet down the dock, there is this sort of wooden stand with the striped carnival tent top, and you see there is a Nimblewright right there. On display.
Okay.
I guess we're going there.
Yeah, is our objective as a party right now? I'm talking to the party. Are we just making a beeline towards just like, let's just investigate this, or do we want to look around?
I'm gonna have are people paying attention to us right now?
I mean, yeah, there's carnival barkers shouting come play, come play this game, come play that game, or, see the Big Top show. Trying to sell you food.
Excuse me. Question. Can I only use bonus actions in combat?
No. You can use it in combat.
Can I use a Blessing of the Raven Queen to go on top of a roof that is nearby the stand? Is the stand nearby any roofs?
So you guys are on a dock, on a pier.
There's no roofs.
So jutting out, the only buildings that are here are going to be carnival tents.
Oh, well, that would be obvious if I was standing on top of that.
Yeah. So what there is, so you're on a long pier. There are 2 sailing ships on each side of the pier, but aside from that, it's just carnival tents.
Okay, never mind. Could I? I don't want to like go straight for them. I kind of want to ask if anybody knows like information about that booth.
So are you asking other carnies, or are you asking the like attendants, the guests?
I will ask a carny because I feel like they would probably be more knowledgeable.
So right around there, there is a booth for Lord of the Log, which is sort of
Okay.
There's like a netted off section of the water right off the boat, and you see there's just a long, big round wooden log. And there's people like running on it, fighting on it, trying to push each other off, and someone has quickly declared
it's a game.
The winner.
The Lord of the Log.
Yeah, the Lord of the Log.
I thought this guy just sold logs and called himself the Lord of the Log, and I was like, "Oh right,
my mind went somewhere else completely."
Okay.
And there is also
David went to toilet humor.
Yeah,
that's where David went.
On the other side, there is
Pound it, bro.
Jess, you gotta pound it. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
On the other side, there is sort of a tented off, like not a full big top tent, but a small little tent with a sign outside that says "The Gruesome Flesh Render," with alarming signs about a vicious creature too frightening for young children.
I don't trust that one as much because it's probably like a chihuahua or something inside of that thing.
So then, for the Lord of the Log, about 10 feet off from the Nimblewright booth, there is this sort of surly-looking, big, fat dwarf man in carnival motley, kind of blue and yellow, that bisected carnival motley, with the hat with the little bells on it. That's sort of how all the carnival workers are dressed. And you come up to him and he says, "Hi, lass, you want to play Lord of the Log?"
She's gonna look over and she's gonna be like, I don't really want... They're all for the water, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like a rope going down to the water with a little bit of a floating path to get on the log.
I'll keep it cash and I'll be like, let me get a few points in me first and maybe I'll come back and have a wager.
All right, four nibs per player. And what do you want to ask him?
Is the Nimblewright booth, is it busy at all?
There's a few people. There's a few people kind of going over there. Make a perception check for me.
God, with these nails, I can't get these dice out of this thing. Great way to start the game.
Girl problems. Yeah.
That was a big old nat one.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't, I mean, you still are going to get the basic information. I was just seeing if you can glean anything else from your surveillance of it.
Clearly not. So.
There are a few people going over there looking at the Nimblewright, and there's someone at the booth, like, giving them a little bit of a demonstration. It, sort of bows, and it, like, does a little twirl, and it, just showing that it obeys commands and stuff.
Question: Can we just see that's just one Nimblewright, or can we make out there might be multiple?
From what you can see, there's just the one there on display.
Okay.
It's sort of on. It's on like a. Basically, you walk inside like kind of a covered canopy awning, and there's a table in the center with red velvet on it, and it's just standing on the table.
Okay.
So...
And this tent's not like big enough to have like, I guess, cargo or extra things in it. It's just basically just like a display case.
It's just a display table. Yeah, it's probably the size of like your standard like camping canopy. Like what you'd put out at the beach or like.
I got you. Okay.
So Daerwyn is gonna look over to the Nimblewright booth and be like, he got himself a booth to sell just one of the what? Do you know what that is?
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Ugh. Let's get better than one. I don't want to put you in God, you're gonna end up in dice jail. Persuasion, you said? 9.
9.
Dang.
Ugh.
Let me get to the right page here. Sorry, guys.
Oh God, okay.
You're good.
Is Godrick still trapped in a book? I forgot to ask.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Godrick
Yes.
is still trapped in a book.
Godrick's in a
That
book.
must be some good adventures he's on. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, maybe one
Seems
day.
like a place he'd like to be.
Maybe one day.
He's a
record
page
those.
master now. He's
Yep.
out his books.
He's
with
in the
books
presence
now.
of the he's in the presence of the page master.
Ah.
He's probably meeting Joseph Campbell as we speak. Good for him.
Yeah,
So,
good for him.
what he tells you is, well, all the ships of the Sea Maiden's Fair are under Captain Zadros Zord. So,
Captain who?
Zadros Zord. Zardroz. Zord.
It's giving Victor Zaz.
Yeah, look at
Honestly, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandro's sword. Okay.
Good reference.
So basically he's the one that's running the fair.
Mm.
Yeah, we all work for him, including the mechanical person vendor.
So do you know? I just see people admiring this. Whatever it is. Do you know him, or is this his first festival?
I mean, we all sailed here from Luskan.
From Muskin?
Luskan, which is
Luskin.
which is a city far, far north, just south of Icewind Dale. It's sort of this. Roll me a history check, and everyone can roll a history check on this one if they want.
You're in dice jail. That's it. I got a 4.
It's a 16.
16.
Right in the dice jail.
Oh wait, history. Hold on. Let me see what's my modifier.
It should already be in your
Oh,
D&D.
okay. No, it's it's 16.
I got a 7.
It's 16.
7. So all of you have heard of Luskan. It's one of the cities that's part of the Lord's Alliance, which is this sort of alliance. It's like the United Nations of the Sword Coast. But Jess, you know Luskan is sort of this like very canal city, like Venice, but more grand, with like but it's like Venice that's home to pirates and you know, pirates and merchants and these like weird conclave of wizards, and it's like sort of this air of mystique, you know, attached to Luskan. So yeah.
Okay. So this guy's not going to offer really a whole lot of information then.
Sean, question with my background, would I have any other prior knowledge to
Of
the
Luskan,
city?
not beyond that.
Yeah.
Luskan's
Not beyond
like several hundred miles north of here.
Okay. Okay.
It's
So I
like-
don't really.
Yeah, it'd be like if you guys are in this is only a reference that works for David. If I mean it works for Jill, but if you're currently in Santa Monica, Luskan is San Francisco.
Ugh.
Okay.
Right? So unless you've been there, you know, you just know basic sort of info.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Right.
They also don't really have
this classic.
They also don't really have a system of nobility that you would be able to pull ties from.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does say, No, I think that's all he really gives you. He says, if you're not playing, I gotta get the next guests in.
All right. So she'll just
Should,
bye. Thanks for nothing, I guess.
should we make our way to the tent? Just observe. We don't have to
I'd
go
like
in.
to
We could
hang
just be,
back
like, on
from.
the
I don't want to
outside.
I don't want all three of us to also be grouped together just in case, because we've already been ambushed once.
So if you
I'm
guys
worried,
wanna-
you know.
So if you
I
want to
think
do
we'll be
that,
fine though. It's like a big event.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
They killed a ragamuffin. I don't think they have any
That's
morals
true.
whatsoever. You know?
well, you don't know that they killed the ragamuffin. One of the Nimblewrights killed the ragamuffin.
we don't know which one.
Yes, but
or
what
who
I'm saying
owns
is
it.
if we were going to get ambushed again, they wouldn't care.
Yeah. No, David, you know which ragamuffin it was. It was Jenks.
No, I know. That's not what I was
I
talking
know.
about. You
I know.
fucking.
Ass.
Who's the worst?
That
guy.
Sean's the worst.
There's a small cart selling something. He's shouting, "Dragon's beard! Take a dragon's beard!" It looks like some sort of weird like vanilla taffy substance that he's trying to pass off. You see someone peddling lemon cakes and honey scones, roasted chestnuts. There are people selling beer and mead.
Ooh, this is unrelated to our current objective, but in terms of our tavern, have we stocked it yet with like?
Yeah, your tavern's been stocked with very basic fare. But if you guys wanted to go out and like get specific anything, you could.
That wouldn't be a bad idea if we can get like some kind of like special mead,
Yeah, if
just
you
to
guys-
like entice people to come to the tavern.
I'm always
Like,
down for
ooh,
mead.
we would handle that similar to how Zach did the advertising. It would just you tell me how much you want to pay, and that will contribute towards your roll at the end of the period.
I gotta roll up. I have 150 in gold. Put it all on Neptune.
But we can do that later. We can do that between days or at the start or beginning of a day.
Okay.
Don't want to lose sight of this.
Well, yeah, but I'm just like in reference of like, is there any kind of like special like, I guess like liquor that we can try to like negotiate with them to be like, oh, let us sell this at our tavern.
So looking over, going over to what looks like a drink stand, there's a lovely young halfling girl there. She looks like an adult, but all halflings are sort of, about 3'5", maybe 4 feet tops. She's got very large head, very large hands and feet halflings in Forgotten Realms have really tiny feet and really tiny hands. It's the opposite of Tolkien hobbits. But big ol' head for her body. She says, "Hi, you want some mead? We've got summer beer, winter's end ale, mead. We've got lemon juice if you're a teetotaler."
Yes, I
What?
would.
Teetotaler.
Teetotalers.
You don't drink.
Oh, okay.
That's a new one.
So
Can
yeah,
you spell
We
that
have
out
that
for me?
here.
they have a teetotaler. Have you never heard the term teetotaler?
I have
No.
not. No.
Really?
That's why I said,
No.
oh, what?
It's like a term for, I mean, it's gone out of fashion now, but like the 1800s, a teetotaler would be someone who doesn't, like, they don't drink beer or liquor. They just drink their tea.
It's
So they're
straight edge.
sober. Yeah, so
They're kind of like straight edge, yeah, similar.
Yeah.
But they have summer beer, which looks like the cheap option. They have some sort of local cider. They have something called Winter's End Ale, which looks like sort of like a, like a Sam Adams, whatever they sell in the winter. They've got that special,
Yeah.
And then they have some sort of local mead. All of which look like they're sourced here from Waterdeep, not necessarily sourced from the carnival.
Okay. Respectfully, thank you. I pass.
But
I'll have the tea. I'm
I
just
will.
kidding.
I will tell you. So
But I will use this opportunity to ask her
Mhm.
if she knows anything about the nimble right tent.
Certainly, roll a persuasion check for me. Assuming you don't want to intimidate her.
No, I don't want to intimidate her. We're at a carnival. We're all being cool.
We're all cool. We're all chill.
15. Yes.
So, David, what do you ask the halfling?
Say that's a interesting tent there. Would you happen to know about anything about that contraption they're apparently trying to sell, or who runs it?
With the robots?
Yeah, with the robots.
Oh, I can tell you they drink a lot.
Oh, the robots?
The robots, yeah. Hi. You want to try what they've been
Really?
drinking?
What is it before I try it?
She passes you a glass
Pure
of
motor oil.
a glass of snow beetle mead,
Snow beetle mead.
which is a local meader. It's a local meadery. From just
A
outside of the city.
meatery or a meadery?
Meadery.
Meadery.
Honey.
I'm like
wine.
it's a meatery.
Meadery. Hands you a glass.
Is it like
of
Is it a full cup, or is it like
Yeah,
one of those
full-
like little like taster?
Little
No,
sifter.
She passes you a full glass of snow beetle mead.
Yeah, screw it. I take
Yeah.
it and I chug it.
She says, "Well, I know the man there just is there to sort of show him off, display him. Really, it's the captain that does all the selling."
Oh.
Is that the?
And that would
Is that Victor
that would be
Zaz?
yeah, Captain Zard Zord.
Zadros Zord.
Zadros Zord.
Zadros Zord.
Zadros
Zord.
If you wanted to meet him, you could just go talk to one of the ship's captains, and they'll set it up for you.
I think we might go do that. Thank you so much. How much for the mead?
It's covered on your daily expenses. It's a low enough thing that it's just gonna come out of your daily.
Neat.
Neato.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother making you convert silver to gold to copper to whatever to extract for mead.
Brilliant. Appreciate it.
So yeah,
Okay. I relay that information to the party. So
To the ship
Yeah, I
what do
think
you
that
guys wanna
stall
do?
probably isn't. Yeah, I don't think that stall's going to be very fruitful for us. So I think the best thing to do would be to go to set up this meeting.
so you see there are these two ships there on the docks. They're beautiful dark wood ships with gold trim, big old sails. You see a couple sailors kind of walking the decks of the ships. You know, they're up above you because the way the ships sit in the water. All the sailors are in these wide-brimmed hats, sort of protecting themselves from the sun.
Is it a similar?
Would
hat
you
to what
say the hats?
the
Yeah,
nimble-
to the nimble right.
No,
nimble right was
I mean
wearing?
they're not. Yes, but just because that sort of hat is in style.
Okay.
Less
It's not
so-
like a uniform.
Yeah, less so of a uniform.
Okay.
Theirs are mostly either black or like a dark green or a navy.
Okay.
More darker colors, less loud, flamboyant, bright red. And you can see there are gangplanks going up to those ships, a little farther down the pier. And then at the end of the pier is the large, classic red and white striped big top tent. So yeah. Aside from that, you don't know anything about any ship captains, but you would assume each of the ships have a captain.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to go ask one of the crewmen, see if they can point us
do we
towards
go?
the right direction?
Which ship shall we
There
go
is
on?
the Heartbreaker and the Hellraiser.
Ooh.
I mean, up the irons, right?
Do we want to go onto the same ship together?
No, I think we should. I mean, it's a carnival, right? I
Yeah.
think we're safe.
Mhm.
80%
Yeah.
safe.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
If
Yeah,
one of
we'll
us,
find
if one of
out.
us wants to go, if one of us wants to go to like to the tent, maybe talk to the guy displaying the Nimblewright and the other two go to separate ships? Or would that be
Oh.
just to try to
Well,
get permission?
I will just tell
Sean's
you.
like, God
you
damn
only-
it, I told you not to
No,
split the
that's,
party.
I
That's
know.
fine. That's fine, but I'm telling you, you only need to talk to one of the ship's captains, right?
Oh.
That's true.
So you don't need to go like talk to both. You don't need to like get it signed by each captain. Like, all right, you can see.
But we need to figure out which one Zord is the captain of. Because we don't want to go on the other ship and be like, we're looking for this captain, and then
Sure.
the other captain's going to be like, they're looking for you.
Sure.
So how do we do that without looking suspicious?
I mean, start talking to people.
Yeah, we just be like, oh, this is a fantastic fair. We would love to praise the man who, or woman who,
Yeah,
or
don't assume.
non-binary friends who orchestrated this fair. But we just have to ask people.
Do you want to go up to one of the ships? You want to go talk to more carnies?
I think if the party's okay with it, I'll go up to the Hellraiser and start
Sure.
talking to one of the crewmen.
So you start wandering
Sure.
up the gangplank for the Hellraiser, right at where the gangplank ends at the deck of the ship. You see there is one sailor there that goes, "Oi, what can I do for you?"
Oh, I was just admiring this majestic vessel of a ship you guys have, and also the amazing fair with all these wonders and stuff. And I'm just in awe of everything.
Well, we brought the many beauties of Luskan down south to the City of Splendors.
And we appreciate you for doing it. Thank you so
all-
much. This has been
Zadros Zord.
is that who
Something or other.
orchestrated all of this?
He's the boss.
Oh, and where might I find him? I want to get to meet the man or the person who brilliance brought about this event for us here at Waterdeep.
Of course you do. They all do. He sort of looks you over. Roll an insight check for me.
Okay.
And then after that, a persuasion check.
Insight. Oh, fuck. 7 for insight.
7 for insight, okay.
And
I'm
then
gonna
persuasion,
use my
you
app
said?
after this.
And then you said persuasion, right?
Persuasion, yeah.
Oh, my God. All right. If this gives me another single digit, it's going straight to jail.
Mine's already in jail.
All right.
Oh,
Persuasion is 21.
21. Jill and Jess, because you guys are both presumably not far behind him. You guys can also roll some insight checks for me as well.
Okay.
13.
It's a 12.
12. All right, that's fine. You notice he looks
Oh, wait, no, it's +3, so it's 15.
almost hungover. Every once in a while, like he kind of, if his face kind of turns towards the sun, he like averts his eyes as if it's too bright for him. And isn't really making a whole lot of contact with Vandal, but he looks over Vandal and then shifts his gaze to the two of you down the gangplank, and goes, "Well, you're not really the captain's type, but I suppose the two of them, he'd like to meet them, I guess."
Because we're hot.
Get in, Daerwyn, get in.
"Oi, are you a drow?"
Hey!
He shouts down to Daerwyn.
Ooh.
Drow is a dark elf.
No, I know, but I'm not.
You're not.
So I'm trying to...
But
I
you
am?
look like, but you're not. But you look like a drow.
Well, I know, I'm trying to decide if I should lie to
Okay.
him.
Got it.
Like, because is he saying this in an intrigued way, or a, like...
In an
Yeah, where
intrigued
you
way.
Aggressive way.
Don't I look like one?
Roll a deception check for me.
Okay.
Come on, dice.
Oh god, I'm using the app because my dice has not been good.
Oh, okay, here we go.
It's a solid 5.
Yay! That's some
Okay.
good convincing.
He looks more confused than anything.
That's fine.
But
Thank God. Thank God.
But he does say, "All right, come on," and he sort of leads you guys onto the deck of the ship. The ship itself. Let me get
She
to
pretty.
my correct page. So if I can get a perception check from everyone.
Everybody.
Oh God.
My perception's actually good. That would be a 20.
Okay.
15.
All right.
15. Sorry, plus one for my modifier.
15,
Yeah, so
15,
15.
and 20. Alrighty. All right, so here on the deck, you can see, yeah, it's a relatively nice ship. It's two main masts on deck and another one on the aft castle. It looks like there's, quite a few sailors on board here. Maybe 2 or 3 currently on the deck you're on, and a few more on the fore and aft castle. You see the sailor you're speaking with, or were speaking with, goes back to the whatever the there's always that door for the captain's quarter.
Kevin's quarters, yeah.
Yeah. And sort of you see him lean in. Boss, wake up. Some folks want to talk to Zord. Captain comes out and he's a big, you see looks like he's just waking up. This big sort of, not like huge, but very, kind of broad-shouldered, surly gentleman. Very well-trimmed beard. He's fitting a nice, big brimmed pirate cap on, and goes, "Right, you want to talk to Zord? I could do that. Come back tonight."
Is he sure about that? Is he sure about that?
He looks just as hungover as the other sailor.
Okay.
They've been morning drinking. Nice.
I'll have
Any
what they're
Gatorade.
having.
Okay. You can see from here who got that 20 on the perception.
Not me.
Daerwyn. You notice that he looks over towards another ship out in the water. And it looks something like this.
Ooh.
And that's
Like
different
benches.
from the 2 ships that are on the docks.
It looks identical to the 2
But
ships.
Okay. But that's a 3rd ship, is what I'm saying.
It is a 3rd ship. It looks something like that.
Yeah.
That's what all the ships look like. They've got
pretty.
this beautiful gold paint on the side. All of them, you can't see it here in the picture, but all of them have their name on the side. And each of them have a beautiful woman on the bow of the ship. As the
yes.
sort of
As is custom.
what do you call that? The
I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
The masthead?
masthead. Is that it? Sure. Let's say
Masthead, yes.
With it's usually like a mermaid, and she's like, "Look how pretty."
Figurehead.
Yeah,
It is it is like sort of gold-leafed wood of a female elf with flowing hair, sort of flowing back to the prow, reaching forward with both hands. Sort of.
Let me guess,
reaching
is it a
for something.
drow? Is it a drow?
It's all gold-leafed, so you can't really tell
okay.
if it's a drow or a
Like
another
yeah.
form of elf.
Yeah.
Does she have a name?
The woman? Or are you asking the captain? If
The
she has a name?
ship.
Oh, the ship. On the side it says the Eye Catcher.
Oh.
Nice.
So you have the
So pretty.
Heartbreaker, the Heartbreaker, the Hellraiser, and the Eye Catcher.
I love these names. It's not like Bob or Doug or Fred. You know,
No,
it's
those
some
would be
really
weird things.
spiffy names.
Those
That's a
would be
weird ship
things
name.
to name ships.
What's she called? Doug.
Go.
Yep, this is my ship, Doug. But you guys are sort of escorted off the deck of the ships. And you guys may enjoy the carnival or go about searching more for the nimble rights, whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, at this point, the only thing that's really left in terms of investigation, I feel like, is the actual Nimberite tent at this point.
Should we surveil it though, rather than actually ask something of it? Because I don't know if we want to.
Yeah, I'm down to just grab a. I'm down to grab a mead and just kind of keep an eye on it.
We can do that.
Yes.
So
Day drinking.
You guys sort of
we'll just sit around and just.
Can I get from each of you a deception check?
Oh.
Let's find out.
Oh.
Ooh, 20.
That would be a 5.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wow, it's just
Oh,
not
no.
your roll day.
20 for me.
I know. Am I getting sloppy drunk? Is that what this is?
No, it's just
Is
a
that what
matter
this
of
roll
it's just
is?
a matter of whether or not anyone's if it looks like you're blending into the carnival or whether or not it looks like you're like
so
sort of,
Daerwyn's not.
You know.
What if I disguise self? Can I be like, just kidding? Totally part of this carnival.
You can if you'd like.
Ooh.
Because we're all seated together, right? It's obvious that we're a group of people that...
So I assume this is sort of going to be like a pull-out, almost montagey thing of you guys going about the carnival and keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. She'll just drink and be kind of an eyesore, apparently. My rolls today. Can I throw my phone in the dice jail? Like, because I've been using the app. Like, can I just throw my phone in there? I'm not going to know any of my spells.
Daerwyn's just had a bad day. You know, she lost a ragamuffin and she's now losing her damn mind.
She really needs a drink.
Vandal and I are just babysitting at this point. It's great.
Just us being like...
depressed.
Yeah. No.
All right,
those are some choices. Okay.
And then can I get from each of you a perception check?
Okay, at least my perception is higher. I'm gonna roll with one of these dice this time. A different d20. That was no better.
You say perception, right?
Perception,
yeah.
9.
11.
11? No.
Oh boy. A 3. A good solid 3.
Woo! Hey, I got the best one!
We can perceive nothing!
Woo! Unless it's over 10, and then maybe I'll get lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, so a few things you do sort of spot throughout your investigation. You do see that right behind the tent where the Nimblewright is, you can see there is a porthole for one of the ships, like eye level of the dock, and you see the few of those are spaced out on each of the ships. You can also see that for the most part, all of the sailors aboard both ships look to be about the same amount of hungover as the first couple. And you also notice none of the sailors seem to be coming off of those ships. They're all just sort of standing their posts on board the ships.
Hungover or drugged?
Roll an insight check.
Ooh, brilliant question. Brilliant.
Good work.
Come on, dice.
Come on, dice.
Is that... Wait, hold on. Is that a nat 20? That's a nat 20, baby!
Let's go!
Here we go!
So with that insight check, you notice a couple things. So you notice they don't actually appear to be hungover. It appears like they have... It appears like they really aren't enjoying being out in the bright Waterdeep sun.
I was gonna say, when he was looking away from the
Huh.
sun, I was like, does anyone have a spell that's like detect creature or detect or something or
Jessica does.
oh
I
Jess.
do.
Ah,
So if you share that
Well.
information with me, I might detect some good and evil.
of course she will. Is there more to my insight check, Sean Sullivan?
There is. The other thing you notice is that occasionally you'll see across the two ships, the sailors will give each other hand signs.
Do I recognize these hand signs?
You can roll. Just roll me a straight intelligence check. So just D20, add your intelligence.
Yeah.
Your intelligence bonus, not your full
I got it.
intelligence score.
It's just +1.
Mhm.
15.
15. You don't perfectly recognize it, but there is some similarity to other forms of Elven Sign Language.
Okay, so it's like if I know Spanish and they're speaking Italian.
That's a very good way of putting it. Yeah.
Okay.
Or even more so if you know Spanish and they're speaking Italian. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So where I can kind of like maybe pick out like a word or two, but
Mhm.
not. Okay. Do I know what those words are? Those 2 words are. How much of this can I decipher?
Do you know what those 2 words are, or what those?
Or
words
like
are?
the one, or the how many
No,
words I would be able to.
Not particularly. Nothing of note
Okay.
from just you catch it out of the corner of your eye sort of thing.
Okay.
The other thing you notice is that when if a yacht or another ship ever veers too close to either the dock or the eye catcher, you'll hear a quick whistle from someone on board the cruise, and they'll all sort of go to alert and watch that boat, make sure it clears the area, and then moves on.
That's normal ship behavior, right? So all sailors do that.
You're not sure?
Okay. So, okay, got
Okay.
it. So,
Was that the end of that?
Daerwyn's-
Do you want me to detect
that-
good and evil? Guys, would that be a...
well,
thing
I
we're
mean,
all
well,
over?
I don't know. I guess with that, what does that do exactly? Does it determine if the person is morally good or evil, or if they're...
So the name is quite misleading because it's 30-foot range, and basically it tells me if there's a fiend, an aberration,
Okay, so it tells you more the species.
Yes.
The problem is
no,
we're
it tells
in the
me
middle
where they're located exactly near me, but not
Oh.
what they are. Just if they are of that persuasion.
And so what does that track? Fae, fiend, undead?
Yes, aberration.
Devils too, right?
Okay.
As long as they're not completely hidden from me.
Okay.
Yeah, devils would be a fiend. Devils would be
Okay.
fiendish.
How far away are we from the ship? Should I?
I was gonna
would it
say,
be
are we
wise
even
for me to get a
close
bit
enough?
closer?
What's the range on Detect Good and Evil? The range on
30
Detect Good and
foot.
Evil is only 30 foot. You also have, you have the other option, which is Divine Sense.
Oh yes, that's
Which
true.
is
I haven't used that.
60 feet, and will tell you Celestial Fiend and Undead. So it won't tell you Fae or Aberration, but it'll tell you Celestial Fiend or Undead.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
nice.
Daerwyn's gonna let the party know, like, I know, like, she knows what hungover is, but this is certainly not a hangover.
The other difference, Jess, is Detect Good and Evil
Doesn't
lasts
use a spell slot, right?
Well, Detect Good and Evil does use a spell slot. It lasts longer. Divine Sense is right then in that instant. Are they around you?
Ah.
And you have 3 uses of that. So you can kind of do it once, and then do it again, and then do it again if you wanted.
Okay. Can I get a little bit closer so I'm quite near it, just casually, as people would wander nearby?
So going close to the ship that you guys went up on, You trigger it, and nothing.
I can mark it off.
Nothing comes up on your senses.
What? Huh. Would being mind controlled, would the hangover be as an after effect of someone being mind controlled, perchance?
Potentially, yeah, depending on the source of the mind control.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry that didn't work.
No, it
It's
worked.
fine.
There's just nothing there. Yeah, it worked.
There's
just
nothing there.
Yeah, it's true.
But aside from that, you notice that a few of the a few people come and inquire about the nimble rights. What you do find out is the cost of the nimble rights. Which, let me find that page again.
19,000 platinum.
Shockingly less
And-
than that.
Plus an arm and a leg.
Well, I was like,
Doesn't have to-
obviously only the ultra rich can buy one.
Doesn't have to be your own arm and leg per se.
Just somebody's.
Just an arm and a leg.
Nimble rights can be purchased for 200 gold.
Is that all?
That is all.
How much would it cost me to resurrect the dead? I'm just trying to find a parameter here.
Well, it depends, right? If you wanted to resurrect,
Jinx.
so if you wanted to resurrect Jinx,
Jinx.
it's been more than an hour.
It's too late.
No, I didn't say that. It's been more than an hour, less than 10 days. So you think somewhere in the range of 1,000, 2,000?
Oh, same. How much would that have been within the hour?
500.
Oh god. Not with the oh god. Okay.
All right. Cool.
We.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you
because
guys-
that's. Should we just wait for nightfall?
The other thing of note that you learn is that each of the whenever someone comes and asks about buying a nimble right, they do, you hear the carnival barker sort of exclaim that they do custom appearances for each one. So however you want it to look.
So we'll be able to identify the one that fled the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah! Okay, that's a good thing because that was going to be my next thing. Is what if they all look the same?
Well, you already know the ones that you already know the other two that you know about don't look the same.
Yeah, but we didn't know that was always a thing.
Right.
They could have all
Yeah.
been, factory made, whatever it is.
But all
whatever
right,
the version is in this.
you guys enjoy the carnival. Go get some dinner. Come back to the pier as it's winding down. You see the big top show end. People begin filing out of the carnival. You see they sort of do like a grand parade out of the carnival at the end, where jugglers and people on stilts and clowns all sort of basically forming an orderly line behind all the guests, and just a slow push, but
Pushing
a
them out.
slow push of ushering them out.
Yay.
And as you guys sort of
They basically get everyone in a conga line and conga them out.
Yeah, they conga them out. There's a unicorn with with a drow on the back of the unicorn with these beautiful swords and long flowing white hair. And you look a little closer and you see it's not a drow, it's face paint on the drow, and all this stuff. But guys, it's inappropriate. Oh no, it's inappropriate. You're aware it's inappropriate.
Okay, I was like,
Okay.
Wait a
I was like,
second.
should we be offended?
But you do know, you do notice the drow. The drow is a performer dressed as Drisdoarden, a famous drow hero. Sort of hero.
you can dress up as them without painting your face.
You certainly
could
could.
do that.
You certainly could. Which actually, I believe, Drizzt is in one of these pictures.
Oh God.
Where'd my carnival? Oh, I think I
Please tell-
closed the carnival picture too.
We
Oh,
like
bummer.
casual racism. That's great. Good. I'm glad.
Just your dose of casual racism.
Asterisk.
So
We
he
actually
is-
don't like casual racism.
We don't.
We don't.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, sarcasm.
My accent makes it hard to
Works.
read sarcasm. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
So he
It's
is
the
in-
time difference.
He is in the
Yeah.
the left side on that unicorn in this picture.
Ugh.
Can I have the big owl? I want the big owl.
It's an owl.
Yeah,
bear.
why is it in a cage?
Oh, it's an owl bear!
It's a caged owl bear.
Why is it in a
Owl bear.
cage?
Because
they
it's,
It's
a,
an owl bear.
it's a vicious, dangerous monster. That's why it's in a cage.
Because it's an owl
But
bear.
they look so cute. Why
Um,
would you make something so cute, so aggressive? It seems counterintuitive.
Look, Jess, if you ever ask that question and I don't have a good answer for you, the answer in D&D is a wizard did it.
Oh.
Now, in actuality, the correct answer for why owlbears look like that is also a wizard did it. That's actually the correct answer in this case as well. All right, so Nightfall.
Simpsons did it.
Nightfall
Yeah.
has arrived, and you see at the back of the line, you see what appears to be a shirtless man.
Is he hot?
Is it Rainier?
Let's say he is slightly above average.
Okay.
He is a shirtless man in nothing but like a thong sort of thing. And,
Oh boy.
and a pair of like Chewbacca bandoliers. A big brimmed hat with a giant feather flopping out of it, and a sort of a Van Dyke goatee.
Oh god. Like
And he sort of says,
I love how
Oh
all.
my God.
Oh boy. Oh, it's Zadra.
it's him. Oh god, okay.
"My friends, my wonderful friends, thank you for wanting to see me. What brings you here to seek an audience with one Zadro sword? Please, wine for my guests."
Oh.
And you see some of the carnies come and they set up a table right in the center of the dock. They bring out 4 chairs, all for you to sit. Zord's chair is a little bit more lavish, a little bit, a little bit taller than the rest of yours. And someone brings glasses.
Of course.
And then they bring 2 bottles of wine. You see the wine has a label of One-Eyed Jack. And they begin
Question.
pouring wine. Yeah. Answer.
Because I know that the people on the crew were probably under some sort of something or something weird, is there a way I can make sure that my wine is not going to have any odd effects to me other than just making me a little bit tipsy?
You could attempt to identify a poison.
How would I do that? Is
just-
that obvious?
You would have to take a small sip of it, and if you notice the taste of poison,
Okay. I would like to do that.
all right, make an investigation check for me.
Okay, let's see if I'm gonna die or not. Huzzah. I'm gonna die. That is a 5.
The wine is this lovely sort of blackberry with like a back end of like not quite anise, but like a mint or like a pine sort of note. There's a very light floral note. It's not quite sweet wine, but it's very good, a very complex, good wine. I don't know enough about wines to describe wine to you, but you don't notice any hint of poison.
Neat.
Of course.
So Daerwyn's just gonna keep on drinking.
Great. So, what brings you? Why would you like meeting? I am Zadro Sword. I guess you would suppose ringmaster of the Sea Maidens Fair. What brings you to my lovely?
Yeah,
carnival?
Vandal. Why did we decide to? Yeah, Vandal. Why?
Well, because we well, or what was it above the table?
What is it? The moose.
The moose.
The moose.
It's the moose.
The moose. Well, didn't we discover that he's the guy that's like basically in charge
Yes.
of like?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Nimble rights?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, we
Okay.
do.
We're just letting you
So
take
that-
the lead here, Vandal. That's what's
Daerwyn
happening
is
here.
more
God.
confused as to why this man is wearing a loincloth right now. She is
Ah.
very
Yeah.
kind of taken aback by
It's
it.
quite free.
she didn't ask him.
I know,
She's-
but
Ah,
He can hear
I
your
like a-
thoughts.
I like a fun NPC, so
the breeze is refreshing.
he's sort of like an Antonio Banderas, like Three Musketeers Spaniard, but forgot his clothes. Like
Oh,
that's
God.
the kind of
Okay.
vibe he's giving
That's-
off.
That's what I meant. Like Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
But just boots.
Yeah. Puss in Boots, but
It's
Puss in
just
Boots is a
boots.
human.
Yeah,
Just
basically.
food.
Great.
Perfect. Wonderful.
Um,
Boy.
shit. Okay. Well, if you guys are giving me lead, which I hate, but
I mean, we don't have to.
no,
we
I'll
don't
do
have
it.
to.
I'll
One
do
of
it.
us can take it.
No.
I believe in
I,
him. I think
I
he
can
got it.
do what I can do what Daerwyn does
I'm
and
just
just
gonna-
cut to the chase and go, "Who made this
No.
thing?" But I'm not going to.
That worked so well in the past. Oh,
We're
we were,
so
we were
elastic.
just
Tact.
we were just admiring everything you've done, and we wanted to meet the man who could orchestrate such splendor, especially for our town here, and the amazing wonders you brought with you. And
Of course, I have
sing
brought,
your praises.
I have brought wonders from Lantan and Luskin, Baldur's Gate, Tathir, all over the Sword Coast. Roll a deception check for me to see if he believes you.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. You said deception?
Yeah.
13.
13. Okay. But of course, I sense a bit more in your motives.
Quite naturally, we were taken aback by one particular contraption that we saw here at your fair.
I was gonna,
Something that-
I was gonna throw Aurelia under the bus and be like, "Yeah, Aurelia, she really enjoyed your hat.
My,
She
my-
really wanted to see
my
it."
nimble rights, yes?
Yes, of course. They're
they were
such
forged.
splendid, such a
First photo.
They were forged by Lantanese, what? What'd you say, Jess?
Why is that the first thing? Why is that the first thing he's like? Oh yes, I know exactly what you're interested in. Why does he
because
know that?
I rolled a 13. My
Because he
deception is
rolled a
shit.
13
That's why.
and they noticed Daerwyn eyeing the tent the whole time.
Oh, of course, from earlier when she wasn't good at being, okay, no subtlety. Right, I
Sorry.
got that. She's
So-
walking past and like eyeballing the nimble right as she walks
It's like,
past. Like,
"Oh,
I
listen,
suppose you wanted to
this meat is really strong." Okay.
purchase one of the nimble rights, or you wanted information. They are forged by a Lantanese wizard who made a whole bunch of them. I had to go share them with the world.
how many?
Oh, naturally.
Oh, I don't know. We've probably sold good solid handful.
How big are their hands? How big is the handful? Of
Yeah, how
fortune?
many fingers have
Yeah.
they got?
Yeah.
How many digits are on
A
their
handful,
hands?
a handful like a dwarf, or a handful for like how big is this?
I believe
handful?
we have sold
Yeah, like-
12 of them.
Okay, so like a handful.
Okay, so we
Maybe
know,
13.
we know.
I would have to check my records on each one.
Where are your?
But you do have records, correct?
Oh, I do. I can't
Oh.
share that without a good reason, though.
Daerwyn want to give him a good reason.
Question.
I'm trying-
do
no,
you
I'm
want to give
trying
him a
to,
good
like-
reason?
I'm trying to think of like.
What we could
Uh,
give him without giving him us. Yes,
I'm
also
trying to. I know. I'm trying to think if he's like. Because I could be like, we're like legit be like, we're investigating a murder, like,
Or,
you know, like, or if I don't want to
may
say
or may
that.
not be. He may or may not be sympathetic to that. It depends.
Yeah, that's
and
what
also
I'm
remember
trying.
his
But
to
also-
crew, the fact that his
but
crew
also-
seemed a little bit off.
Yeah, and then I wanted to add the fact that when we met the crewman, he was the crewman did say, "Oh, he might like the two of you." So I feel like, because he seems like a gigolo sort.
Does he
might-
seem interested in the two of us?
Do I need to take him to bed? Is that
he
what
seems
we're
interesting-
saying here?
He seems interesting and
No, but-
interested in all of you.
Okay.
Oh.
He seems
Oh, we
generally-
love that.
He seems just generally interested in you as new people. As roll an insight check.
Everybody?
All of us?
Yeah, all of you guys.
We're getting backstreet.
Oh,
back.
nat 20.
Alright.
9. God, my rolls are shit today.
What was it? It was insight or perception? Which one?
Insight.
Insight.
It's a 21.
A 9.
It would be a 23 with the nat 20, if that helps.
So, 23. Aurelia.
21.
21. Daerwyn.
9.
9. Daerwyn, you are distracted by.
Very much so.
His balls.
No, by a pair
Oh.
of. There are a pair of women farther down the dock. One is dark skinned, like a rich brown, with kind of flowing curly hair. She has a lute on her back. Very gorgeous. Real world would be like Middle Eastern descent.
Okay.
And then a second woman by her side, dressed in like a leather doublet with a sword on her hip. Almost looks like Ming-Na Wen. Like very gorgeous,
Ooh.
slightly older. Very much like can
Still
handle
a babe.
herself. And the two of them are like very much watching with intent, sort of surveying the situation. Aurelia and Vandal. The two of you notice. He's just generally interested in A, why you guys want to know about this. Like earnestly, like, oh, why are they looking for information? Doesn't seem like he has any ill intent, doesn't seem like he has any predatory intent, just like, very much, tell me the gossip, please.
Oh, he wants the
he,
tea.
he likes the cheese man. I
Okay.
get him.
He wants
Girl.
the tea.
Please,
Let's
spill the tea, ladies.
Are we okay? Hold on. Are we all okay with just telling him because he seems
I'm
genuinely?
kind of
we
leaning,
could-
I'm leaning towards that.
Just say we're investigating, like, we don't have to give him, like, exact details, but just, like, we're investigating an attack, someone was killed.
Vandal,
Blah, blah, blah.
you notice
Yes.
one other bonus fact.
Ooh, bonus.
You notice when his hand goes to grab the glass, the way he grabs the glass, there's an impression of a sleeve there rubbing against the table. An unseen, invisible sleeve.
Like, he's
So he's
wearing
the
an
emperor?
invisible... Is he an
So he's
emperor with
Like
no
he's the
clothes?
Emperor's new clothes? Yeah.
Right? Is that
Why
what
not
you're
just
ref-
take off his clothes? Because he's very aware that he's near naked, right? He's
I'm
he's
very
deeply.
Oh, that's the point. Mm.
Okay, so
But
he's
so
aware of that,
toasty
which
warm
means
at the same time.
which means this is not an Emperor's new clothes. Like someone's tricked him. This is
He's wearing
No,
an
he's done this
invisible
on
clothes.
purpose.
He seems very
He's
comfortable
wearing
with
invisible
his
clothes.
current state.
But why though? Because he's very comfortable being
Invisible clothes
near-
that don't make him invisible.
Yes.
Interesting.
Anyone
Anyway.
got see through invisibility as a thing? No. Anyone can see through? No.
I have no spells.
You got to tell me next is Godrick's got a spell that just lets him see things that aren't there.
There is a spell called
Trapped in a damn book.
There is a spell called See Invisibility.
Oh, for goodness sake! It's not on my sheet, so that's
No,
what
I
I
don't think,
know.
I don't
Not
think
on mine
Godrick-
either.
I don't think Godrick has it either.
That's fine. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just tell him the cheese may then, yeah.
So what do you tell him?
Yeah.
What if Vandal stab him through the sleeve?
So what do you
Hard
tell
pass.
him? Like bullet point, what do you tell him?
Bullet point.
I mean,
I get. Does anyone? To a certain extent, and you guys can agree with it or not. Like we just tell him like, oh, we kind of. I feel like because he is like a businessman to a certain extent, we can tell him about our tavern, how we're trying to open it up, and then the day that we're finally ready and we're presumably going to open for business, there was this gnarly attack, and some citizens were injured. Some were unfortunately killed, and we've been kind of, maybe we can tell them we've been kind of quote unquote charged to lead an investigation, and we have notable information to believe it might have been someone.
Evidence.
Yeah, someone or a nimble.
Well, we saw a nimble
someone
right
like
fleeing the
Nimble
scene, right?
Yeah.
This is quite the conundrum. And why do you think they attacked your tavern?
Of that, we're not sure.
So
That's what we're trying to figure
you
out.
do know.
Well, we know.
So
yeah,
you
they
guys know
were
that
attacking us.
they were targeting Dalakar.
But we're not telling him that.
Okay.
The dwarf.
Okay, so
Yeah,
give me a deception check with advantage. Vandal.
Oh,
All of us?
okay.
Just Vandal.
Oh, Vandal.
Vandal.
All right. Okay. Deception, right?
Yep.
19.
With advantage.
19.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah,
Probably
that's
roll again
that was
then.
the higher roll. Yeah, 19 total.
okay.
Well, I suppose could you describe the Nimblewright in question for me?
Ooh. Long red cloak.
I got a burp. I'm sorry. Someone else do it real quick.
Fine.
And a feather. He's got a feather and a billowy hat and a red cloak, and he's quite slight, and it looks masculine rather than feminine.
Raggedy cloak. It was like a tarnished cloak.
Yeah.
Very well. I will go and see if I could find some information on this one. I'll be back shortly. You see him go off and leave to one of the ships, and let me tell you which one, in case you want to know.
Are the two women still staring us down?
The two
They
women,
still there?
I mean, I wouldn't say they're staring you down per se.
But they're down the dock,
They're
right? Or
just
down the
watching
pier?
you. Yeah, they're near one of the gangplanks to one of the ships.
Okay. Can they hear us? Can they hear the conversation happening?
No, they're far enough away
Like
where
a-
they wouldn't hear the conversation.
Okay, but they're just
So,
regarding us with intrigue.
I'll ask the party, do we want to show him the footprint sketch that we have?
Mm.
Isn't
Aren't
it
they all the
maker's mark
same?
that all of them have? Yeah, I thought they all have the same maker's mark.
Well, you know at least the
Do
two
they?
do. You know
Yeah,
at least
the
the
two
two
do.
original ones do.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Okay.
Let's wait on that.
Okay.
Let's see if he.
Okay.
Let's see what information he gives us.
After about 5 minutes, he returns and he says,
It's pretty quick.
"There are two matching Nimblewrights that match that description. One of them, of course, we
Guess
sold
plan is.
to the Temple of Gond. The other one we sold to the Lord and Lady Gralhund.
What?
Growl, how do you spell that? Growl?
Gralhund. Gralhund.
I need a new freaking pen.
We sell lovely carnival pens here at the carnival.
Guys,
I don't recommend them. They explode into ink.
Shut up. Oh, I have a pencil. I guess that'll work.
I love how often he just reads our thoughts and responds. It's
God.
great. I actually quite
just-
enjoy it as
Let
an
me
NPC.
live my life, Sean.
You know, it's my way of keeping character.
I love it.
Also,
It's
also
great,
deserves to
especially
have
this
fun.
one.
Go for it, Sean.
So
I
I'm sorry.
appreciate
Can you
the
spell
accent.
that again?
Gralhund. Gralhund.
Gralhund.
And then Grond,
Gralhund.
the Temple of Grond.
Gond. Gond. Gond.
I thought that was where we
Grond.
saw the
I'm
one
just
that
gonna keep
made.
calling it
Yeah,
Grond.
that's the one.
Is it-
That's where you saw the first one.
Yeah, which was didn't he say?
Well,
that
no. I saw. They didn't, because they didn't get far
They
enough.
saw
No, that's
they
the
saw
second
the Temple
one.
of Grond. You guys didn't see the Temple or Gond. Damn it. The House of
Yes.
the House of Inspired Hands. The Temple of Grond is the Inventor Temple.
Oh, that's right.
That's the first one you saw. Did match the
And he said that it looked identical to him, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
he made it. Didn't the robot make it?
he says
Yeah,
he made it.
Wait, I thought the House of
said,
Inspired Hands was the first one.
That
with
was the first one.
Right that tried to kill
That
us.
was the first
Yeah.
one.
That was the first one, which has an identical look to the one that was on the rooftop. And part of that reason I said that he made it was because I'm mixing two different versions of his adventure, and I fucked up. He didn't make that one. That was
okay.
This is what I was saying, where I'm juggling a lot of information because I'm using two different versions of this adventure.
Okay. So anyway, we've seen the other one. We have not seen the one that was sold.
And then
to
you've seen the one at the House of Wonder, which is the like Temple of Magic. They had one that has features of their goddess. It was a feminine figure, white hair, silver robes.
That one was disassembled.
You guys
too,
would have
wasn't
loved
it? Like,
her.
they had it
That one was
in
partially
pieces.
disassembled with a visible crystal in its chest.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
And
so
presumably
Grill Hunt.
The
That's where
third
we're
one.
going.
The third one we've seen is the one at the fair. That's the third
Right.
one we've seen.
he says, "Well, I hope this information helps your investigation. This tavern you spoke of. What's the name of it?"
Oh, are we just calling it Skull
Trollskull.
Manor?
It's Trollskull
Trollskull?
Manor.
Trollskull Tavern?
Trollskull Manor?
Tavern.
Trollskull Tavern? Yeah,
How
I
ex-
guess. Yeah,
how
Trollskull
ex-
Tavern.
How quaint. I may have to stop by while I'm here in Waterdeep. Maybe
Oh, please do,
Daerwyn.
please do.
sometime
Daer-
once you
Daerwyn's-
open.
Daerwyn's gonna say under
We
her
do
breath
like
that
you to wear clothes.
There's a dress code. Yeah.
Well.
There's a dr-
Listen, when you are built like me, Zadros Zord's got nothing to hide.
Oh, he's gonna come
clearly.
naked. That's great. Let's go.
I like this guy. I want to party with this guy.
Yeah,
Clearly.
you everyone. Oh god. Yes, my god.
Uh,
Okay. Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
right.
And that's where we'll take our break. So we will be back in just a few. So we can all
Just kidding.
get a quick little.
This is an editing flail. This is a bar.
This is a buy, not an editing flail.
This is my biflail. This is an editing flail.
Can you tell the difference?
Future Sean hates
Bye.
us. Future Sean hates us so much right now.
And we are back. So, you find yourselves back at Trollskull Manor. It's late at night. Rainier is looking after the ragamuffins. He's gotten them food. You see the tavern has been sort of reset up, ready to open for business whenever you guys say.
Sorry. Real quick.
Mhm.
Would any of us be familiar with Gralhund? Gralhund?
Vandal may. Vandal, if you want to give me a history check.
17.
17. The Gralhunds are Lord and Lady Gralhund. They are in the North Ward of Waterdeep. Is where their manor house is. Let's see what information I can give you on the Gralhunds.
They're in the what of Waterdeep? The North what?
North Ward, which is the part of the city you guys are in.
Oh, how convenient.
So it is Lady Yala Gralhund and Lord Orond Gralhund.
Excuse me.
Lady Yala is old family blood, and like comes from a very well-off family. Lady Orend is a little bit less well-off, but still nobility. Vandal, these are the things you know from being a spy in the noble courts, right?
Can you say that again? Lord what and Lady what?
Orend, Orond, and Yala, Yalah.
Okay. And Lady Yala is from the old family blood, right?
She's just comes from a very well-off family. Lots of money, lots of prestige, lots of powers, lots of power. But marrying Orend kind of like lowered her stature a little bit. Just because he's from a much less well-off family sort of deal. Let's see. Trying to pull up the right information here.
Okay.
Yala had the one thing that you do know that is like secret information. Remember, Waterdeep is run by a group called the Masked Lords, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are some number of Masked Lords of Waterdeep that are all from all various walks of life. Various, some of them are nobility, some of them are craftsmen, some of them are dirt poor. And they all wear masks to conceal their identity for protection and just to have this sort of like anonymous body, right? There are rumors that Yala had submitted her name for Masked Lord a few years back after there were some assassinations among the Masked Lords. There were some openings on the council, and she had tried very hard to vie for a spot on the Masked Lords.
But as far as I know, she isn't one. She just tried to get in.
It's hard to say, but most likely, yeah. She's not.
Okay. We're back at Trollskull, right?
You guys are back at Trollskull. You can do whatever you guys want from here.
I'll convey that information to the party so they're privy to what I know about Lord and Lady Growlhund.
And I believe they own their fortune is from like steelsmithing and bladesmithing.
I know you said not to separate the party.
That's fine.
Can Daerwyn go like stake out where the Growlhunds live?
You certainly could. Do you want to start now, or do you want to start in the morning? How do you want to do that?
I mean, she doesn't sleep, so
you do need 4 hours of meditation, which is essentially sleep. But yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You don't need sleep.
All right.
But we haven't. Have you used any spells you need to like
just
recharge or anything like that? Yeah.
Nope.
Then yeah.
Yeah. Can I just go?
Up to you.
Remember, you have used Hunter's Mark, so that one's used. But aside from that, yeah, you're right.
Oh, since my last, but that's fine.
Or unless there's been I think there's been a rest from that. No, it's been a full day from there.
Yeah. I was gonna say because I don't have it marked anymore.
So we were chilling at the fair. Would that count as like a short rest, kind of?
I mean, that was a full day. You were there for 12 hours. How do you feel after 12 hours at a fair or an event?
That's fair. After Disneyland, I'm really tired. Yeah. So.
All right. So Vandal and Aurelia drift off to sleep. Daerwyn.
Long rest.
I'll do that too, but I didn't really do anything. But I'll do a long rest.
So
yeah, because I had used up a spell slot. So
I don't want to.
Yeah, you should definitely.
I don't want to tell you how to play your characters.
Okay.
But you know, it'd be really cool if one of you guys had a way to communicate long distance if something were to happen.
Up to a mile. That's me.
Vandal.
Wait, but did she tell us? Did she tell us she's gonna? Or are you gonna? Are you telling us I'm gonna go?
Yeah. I'm not just gonna disappear.
Question though, Sean, because me and Aurelia are about to go into a long rest. Would it still take effect even though we're sleeping?
I have no idea. Let's find out.
DM rules.
Let's see what the ability says, because I'm not sure. Action, Psychic Whispers.
Because it doesn't say on my end that it wouldn't.
Yeah, it doesn't say. So what I was looking for was to see if it says you're concentrating on it. Doesn't look like it.
No.
Yeah. I will allow it in this case. Whether or not I allow it in the future is another question. But in this case, I think it's fine.
All right, then I'll do that, and I'll roll a d6.
Okay.
For the hours.
Sure.
One.
All right, that's 1 hour.
You go straight to jail. No second chances for you, my dude.
So, Aurelia, if you pull open Owlbear Rodeo, or excuse me, Daerwyn, if you pull open Owlbear Rodeo, you can see on the map where Gralhund Villa is. Uh-oh, my second display for the map has gone to sleep. Please hold.
Okay. I see. Where is it?
So
wait, Sean.
Find Trollskull Alley.
Sorry.
I see Trollskull.
So on the actual city map. Oh, hold on. Did I not move the players? 1 second.
Sean, I have a question.
Yes, hey.
Since it is my first time using it,
Oh, I see it.
it says that, and you can clarify this. Would I actually have to use the die? Because there's a caveat that says like, after the first time you use this power after each long rest, you don't expend the psionic energy die. So I don't roll the d6. All other times you use the power,
so
you
don't expend it, but you still have to roll it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this case, do I expend it then?
No.
And
so you would just. So you see that checkbox there for Psychic Whispers. So you would just check that. But if you go down way at the bottom, you've got 4 checkboxes for psionic energy die.
Yeah.
Those let you use it more if you wanted. The first time's free. Okay. First time you check that top box. The second time you check those other boxes.
So in theory, I can roll it again and add more hours to that?
It wouldn't add more. It would cancel out the previous usage of it.
I got you. And after a long rest, they reset, right?
Yeah,
my psionic energies.
Yeah.
Because we're about to go into a long. This is where, because me and Aurelia are about to go into a long rest because it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's like, I guess it's up to you ultimately, but like, would it reset afterwards?
Yeah, it would reset afterwards. You're about to start a new long rest.
Well, then I'm gonna try to roll again, because we're going to sleep anyways. I'm gonna try to get 6 hours.
Here's thinking with the old upstairs.
Technically, what you're doing is considered bad form, but in this case, I think it's fine.
Is it? I'm sorry.
I mean, it's just no. It's nothing to worry about. It like it depends on like every DM's gonna interpret it different, right? Like it is what it is.
Well, that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking the question, because I'm not entirely sure about.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. In this case, yeah, fucking, get the reroll.
Get the max. Yeah. All right. All right, 4. I'd rather do that. 4.
4 hours. Sorry, I'm trying to get the other camera working.
I'll check off one of my energies. I guess my last question while you're doing that After a long rest, even if I use all 4, do all 4 reset after a long rest?
Yeah. All 4 reset after a long
Okay.
rest. If you look on the map, Trollskull
What's up?
Alley and Gralhan Villa are very, very close.
Is that within a mile?
Oh,
Huh.
It is.
Is
Isn't
yeah,
that
is
interesting? Is that
It's well within a mile.
Okay.
well within fireball distance? Haha.
Sure, I suppose. Well, fireball distance is 120 feet. It's way more than 120 feet.
Can we test that theory?
But
Can we go fireball them and see how close we get?
Jill does
Can
have
we
a
not
necklace.
do that?
Jill does have.
I
a necklace
do.
of
I'm not.
fireball.
I'm saving that necklace.
Let's
Yeah,
not
I know,
do
it's
that,
fine.
guys.
I am saving
Heist.
that necklace.
Heist mentality. Let's not do that.
All right, Daerwyn. So, the street around Trollskull Alley, the manor itself is gated. There is a white block wall surrounding the alley. There's a large, stunning manor house, 2-story manor house with a big balcony visible from over the fence. There are a pair of guards out front of the alley of the manor itself. And I don't know how helpful this is, but I am gonna give you a map of the alley, or a map of the sort of outline
The villa.
of it. Again, I don't know how helpful it is. Because
Wait,
a lot of
to clarify, of the alley or of the villa?
of the villa. I misspoke. Of the villa.
Okay. Okay.
Pop. Go. Let's make sure this is properly done. So there is the outline of the villa. That's like the block wall around the villa. Over here, there is a what looks like a stable house with a back stable door here. But aside from, and there's a little kind of casing the joint. There's a little back door.
Well, I can't see. It's all. I mean, it's all black on the
I
inside.
know, but that's why I'm using the little laser pointer.
Oh, thank you.
It's a little laser pointer. Back here,
Yes.
there is a back door right there, and then the front gate is here, and this is on that main street. From where you're at, that's all you can see of the area.
How tall is the fence? Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Well, yes, it does.
I mean, it does. Sure.
How tall is the fence?
Let's find out.
And how
No, it doesn't matter, but yes, it does.
it does. It
is
does
a
matter.
12-foot tall stone wall.
Okay. And how like thick is the wall? Like, do you know what I mean?
How high can I throw Vandal?
Yeah.
Uh,
Thoughts?
Well, we're resting, so we're
I
in
just
up,
the
and
manor right
there's-
now.
I don't know. That's a great question.
Imagine the guards talking about it later, though. This Half-Orc
You
just
might be
started
able to throw
throwing
him.
a dwarf
You
in
might
the
be able
air.
to throw him to the top of the wall. I don't know that you'd be able to throw
Yeah.
him over the wall unless you rolled really well.
No, I don't want to throw him over. I just want to see if he can see anything.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
If
like
I
hold me
pretend that
up?
we're having a fun little
You'd-
game and I like chuck him up in the air. And just-
Probably not. Probably not.
okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Vandal, you're not getting thrown today.
Well, aren't you and I technically in the manor still? Like, we're resting.
Yeah,
It's
you guys
only
are resting.
Daerwyn that's
Oh
out.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's just me.
Uh,
So you're
Sorry.
dreaming about this right now.
No, imagine I just come and get him out of the bed and just decide to throw him up in the air and then I just leave
Well,
again.
it might
Vandal,
be
wake
a
up.
thing- It might be a thing that Daerwyn is psychically telling you guys what she's seeing, and so you guys can't sleep because you're too excited.
Is the wall like wide enough where Daerwyn could like climb up it and lay down on top of it without like
No,
being
no, no,
seen?
no, no, no,
Okay.
no. It's maybe like a foot thick. So like you might be able to, but you'd be keeping your balance and you would be seen up there if someone like their eyes passed you.
You said there was stables along the wall.
Yeah. So back here,
Do those stables have a roof?
yeah.
So would it be possible to climb the wall and jump on the roof of the stable and lay down on
The
it?
roof is the stables are about 6 foot. The roof of the stable is about 6 foot higher than the wall, but it would be possible.
I have Blessings of the Raven Queen,
You
so I can
also could
teleport onto
up
it.
there. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Can I do that?
Give me a stealth check.
Gonna try and use the app again and see if that is gonna be better for me. Stealth. Oh, I do have a +5 still. Oh, sweet. 21.
Nice.
21.
Nice.
All right. So you successfully teleport up. Doesn't seem like anyone noticed you doing that. Let me do this.
Do I need to? Is there a spell slot that I need to use?
Yeah,
for that?
mark off a spell.
Yeah.
slot for-
Okay. Charges or whatever it is.
Yeah, a charge for that. Yeah. So you now can see the interior of that manor wall.
Huzzah!
Now, zoom in a little bit. Oh, I gotta zoom in on this one, don't I? Uh-oh, I've done the wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
I forgot I have a second camera for zooming in. So, you can kind of see the manor itself. You've got this big open courtyard. These big blobby things are trees.
Okay. I thought they were little lakes.
No, they're the canopies of trees.
Okay.
Patrolling the yard, you see a pair of what look like the form of skeletal dogs cloaked in wispy black shadow. They're being led by a third figure that is just a humanoid shape made of black shadow itself. And they're sort of just
Friendly. That sounds friendly.
They're just sort of patrolling the yard.
Would I know what those creatures are?
If you'd like, you can make an Arcana check to identify them.
A 3.
Three.
Okay.
They're a ghost dog and a ghost man.
It's dogs and a ghost
Ooh,
guy.
spooky.
Okay. But obviously they are
You were
scary
asleep
looking.
that day.
Yeah. God.
Just failed
All
that
right.
class. There's something went on.
Well, alright. Well, Daerwyn's just gonna... She's just gonna...
You can see back here. So there's this building here appears to be like a separate outbuilding that's just attached by one wall.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the building has a second story above it. This is its own sort of block building. And you do notice a back door here. And there's also a back door here into the main building. So although they're attached, it appears to be two separate buildings.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, Daerwyn.
I'm gonna try this.
Sean, real quickly, I'm sorry. While she's doing that, is your mic on?
Is my mic on? Yeah, my mic's on. Can you not hear me?
Okay. It's just sometimes you sound really
It's
far away.
Oh, it's because I'm turning away from the mic. After we were out of the apartment for a week, I had to reset the desk a little bit, and so it's the mic's in a weird spot. Let me do this.
Yeah,
This should be better.
I would recommend moving it somewhere more central to you.
Yeah, I need to rejigger the whole desk.
My perception was 16.
16. So couple things. Not far from you, on a roof, across the street from the front of the manor, you can see a pair of figures watching the manor.
Oh,
Okay.
That thickens the plot.
The plot be thickening.
Do they see me?
Thickening.
Thickening.
No, I'm sorry, I lied. That's on the back side of the building.
Okay.
on the back side of the
So
building.
they don't see me, but I see them.
They don't currently see you, no. I mean, you don't know, but you don't have any clue that they see you.
Mm-hmm. So I probably shouldn't move.
They don't seem to have moved. They don't seem to have moved. You're just noticing them now. It seems like they've been there a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Just above the table, just so you
Yeah.
remember, we can hear you for 4 hours. So if you need anything, you can let us know. Just think
Okay.
it.
So time passes. The ghost dogs and the ghost man make another circuit around the yard.
While I'm there, I'm also relaying everything I see through the telepathic. I'll tell them about the spooky dogs,
which
and
means
then
at this point, they haven't started a rest. If that's the case.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. We're just watching over the ragamuffins.
Which is fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You watch as they make another circuit. You see what looks like a guard, someone in this sort of like red and white house livery, leave this back door and go into this door here.
Is he dressed similarly to the ones outside the gate?
The ones out front of the gate, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not the ones on the rooftop. Behind
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Daerwyn, you notice. You said you got a 16 on that perception earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You notice. Let me see. Four figures in black armor with a shock of long white hair going into a building across the street in front of on the front side of the manor.
Did they didn't come out from the manor?
No, they're just coming down the street and they go into the house across the street there. After a little bit you see there's no candlelight or anything lit in that building, but you see someone moving in the upper windows and it looks like they're watching the manor as well.
Okay.
Lots of interested parties for this manor. That's interesting. So there's a house in front with people looking at the manor, and a house in the back.
And the house in the back.
And then just like collective buildings in the back, two figures on other buildings watching.
I'm curious if they have anything to do with the troll or whoever it was who died who they were going after in the blast. Originally.
Oh, the gnome.
The gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remind me again, how did we discover they were going after the gnome?
Because the Nimble-Right immediately went and grabbed something out of the gnome's pocket.
Out of the gnome's
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the bag had 5 gemstones in it, and we noticed that the bag was open, and presumably something else was missing.
Right.
We don't know what yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just
maybe
question for Sean. I'm sorry if you don't remember this. There was guards next to the gnome that died. What was their attire?
They were Zentarum.
Okay,
They had
the
black.
Okay.
They had the flying snake tattoos on their neck.
That's right. Yeah, I see. I actually did write that down.
And then there was also that man that escaped from to the north that was partially burned.
Yes.
Who I put the hunter's mark on that.
No,
faded.
that was you put the hunter's mark on the Nimble-Right.
Oh.
Zach and Jess chased after the other man.
Right.
Yeah.
We told him to come have a drink on us. We keep giving away free drinks, and I don't know if this is going to help us or hinder us, but we just keep going, have a drink on us. So,
Daerwyn, is there anything you want to change about your surveillance? Anything you want to know particularly?
I'm kind of afraid to move. Well, there's so many people watching this house.
Yeah.
Do I see any other spot within 30 feet of me that I could... No, I don't want to waste my last teleport, because then I have to get down.
Yeah.
Then I have to figure a way back. I I mean, I guess she'll just stay where she's at, and she'll kind of alternate between what's happening in the house and what's happening across the street.
Okay. Oh, this computer has frozen a little bit. I'm trying to move the map. I'm trying to give you a view of the actual alley. So, on this map here, Gralhan Villa. So, the two figures you spot would be on like this building back here, where the red pointer is, and then that other house that they're spying from is this corner house here.
Got it.
The other thing you notice, Daerwyn, after about an hour of sitting there lying in wait, you see a small orb, maybe basketball sized.
Oh, that is
Kind of
okay.
bobbing up and down.
Kind of a large orb.
Maybe somewhere between like basketball and maybe softball size. Let's say softball size.
Okay.
Bobbing up and down. You see a second one, and a third one, and a fourth one.
Okay.
And you notice they're just kind of circling the manor.
Okay. Do I know what they are?
Yeah, I was about to say, would she know what those things are?
Maybe. Roll a
An Arcana check?
No, roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
See if you can get a better look at them in the darkness.
There's either a lot of people spying on this
I
villa,
do have
or they
fancy
have
dark
high
vision.
security.
Does that help?
Yes, it does. You are in
Ooh.
Daerwyn. Please remember and remind me when it comes
Huh.
up. You are invisible to creatures with dark vision in darkness. Because I forgot about
I'm
that.
invisible. What was it called? Let me see. Hang on, let me find it.
I don't remember, but that's a cool thing.
Umbral sight.
Umbral sight. You are invisible to
So-
other creatures with dark vision in darkness.
So you gain dark vision out to a range of 60 feet plus 30 feet if you already have it. And while in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in that darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I am invisible because it is dark outside.
Okay, so you still have to roll the perception check for me.
I did. I rolled a... Hold on. What was it? I rolled a 15 plus my perception. 20.
The
Nice.
4 orbs that are circling appear to be gazers.
Oh, those are not orbs. Those are monsters. Okay.
But you
All
are
right.
Yeah, I was wondering if they
familiar
were
with-
gazers.
Yeah.
You are familiar
Yeah.
with
They're
gazers.
so pretty.
Little baby mind flare. Not mind flare. Little baby... oh my god. Why am I blanking on their
beholder.
names?
Beholder.
A beholder.
Beholders.
Thank you.
Yes.
Baby
After-
beholder.
After about an hour.
That'd be a great D&D name for a baby store.
Are you staying?
Baby
Are you
Bjorn is
staying or
baby
moving?
beholder.
How much
time
dark?
is it?
How long? Yeah, what time is it? How long is it dark for?
It's probably like 1 a.m., maybe midnight.
Oh yeah, then I'm staying for a little bit longer. Yeah, I'll stay a little bit longer.
All right.
Oh god, I don't
the-
like how when you
The
say
two figures on the back roof.
Hmm.
You notice a few more figures start to approach and collect with them
Just on the roof.
Just a
You're having a
party?
on the back roofs. Yeah,
roof party. Okay.
it appears.
Is there an Evite going out that we don't know about? Why is
Possibly.
everyone just collecting on this thing? Like, damn.
Everyone decided to
Paper
sneak on this
birds
house
going out at
this
all
point in time.
hours.
As you watch along that back street, you see several more figures. You notice bits of like club or sword or stuff sticking out of their armor or in sheaths at their belts. A total of 11 figures now
Okay. On the roof or
in
walking towards the house?
in that back alley between the roof and the house. The ones that are watching from the roof slowly start to descend and collect in that back alley.
So it's 11 plus the people on the roof.
No, it's 11 total.
In total. Okay.
11 total.
Okay.
Are we still hearing her whispers?
You're still asleep?
What are you telling
No,
them?
we're not sleeping right now. We're not asleep.
What are you relaying to them?
I'm telling them that the house is being staked by others. Surrounded. There's little gazers floating around. I'm telling about the spooky dog and the spooky guy and how there is some people might be killing these folks before we get to them because there's currently 11 people with weapons congregating and staring at this house right
Vandal,
now.
do we want to go there, or are we kind of like, she's got
I-
this? Like, do we want to
I
get
personally
closer so we
think-
kind of back up around the corner?
I know. I think we wait till she tells us like to like get ready because some shit might go down. Unless she relays that to
Okay.
us, I think we just keep waiting.
I'm definitely on the verge of saying some shit might be going down soon.
One of the
Yeah,
figures
there's more and more
approaches-
things popping up.
One of the figures approaches this back door and appears to begin picking the lock.
Into the manor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are we actioning now? Are we coming? Because shit's going down.
I'll leave it up to Daerwyn what she thinks we should do.
If you guys, you don't need to come directly to this location, but if you want to like
No.
hang around nearby, maybe.
Okay.
Look what
How
I
far
rolled.
away? How
Look
far?
what I rolled for him to pick the lock. It's a natural 20.
Oh, a nat 20.
He watches the lock just slips free and that door slides open. You hear the muffled shouts, one higher pitched, one a little bit deeper. And then screaming, bloody murder, and the sounds of a blade sinking deep into someone's chest. And then you hear
Ooh.
guttural shouts from the group of 11 people. Quick, let's get in there. What do you do?
Maybe do.
I don't know.
Do we wait outside for them to come out, or do we go in there?
Wait.
Who's
At
friendly in
this
this?
point,
Who's...
at this point, are we lingering? Like Aurelia and me, are we lingering like a block down or whatever?
You tell
Just
me.
waiting on.
I don't know. It feels like shit's gone down. I feel like we should maybe get a little closer.
I do feel like at this point we are like a little ready because she's telling us like it looks like shit's about to go down. So it's like,
And
okay,
I'm
let's just
assuming
be
you guys
ready.
are close enough to hear a blood-curdling scream coming from this house.
Mm-hmm.
I have a dumb question that might
Sure.
be stupid for me to do, but you know what? Let me ask the group. Can I disguise myself as one of the cloaked people and join their group? Or would that
Oh
be
boy.
dumb?
Okay.
You don't currently have a very good view of them. You'd have to get a lot
Okay.
closer to do so.
Okay. I don't want to do that then.
How close are we, Aurelia? Are we like in that? Are we like in the
So-
corner of Horn Street?
How are
Okay,
you?
hold
So
on.
I want
Yes.
to know how you're moving. Are you moving quickly? Are you moving slowly, stealthily?
Oh god. No. Don't make me stealth roll,
I mean,
Sean. Don't
We're
make me
trying.
stealth roll.
I'm obviously, as a spy, I'm trying to be stealthy. I'm not trying to draw attention
Okay,
to myself.
I feel like Vandal should be a little bit closer, and I should be maybe like at the rear because I
But I
don't
need to
trust
know-
my stealth roll.
I
If you're
need to know
about to
the-
make me do a stealth roll,
I need to know the pace so I know how quickly you can get there. So are you moving quickly? Are you moving at a normal walk? Are you fast walking?
like
Are
a
you
fast
sprinting?
walk,
Okay.
like a
yeah,
fast walk.
like a power walk.
And Vandal, you want to be stealthy?
Yeah, but I'm a little
Yeah,
bit
I'm
back
trying.
from
I'm
him.
trying to. I'm
we're
trying
not
to be stealthy
together.
because I have the cloak that can change into any outer cloak I think of.
Okay. Vandal, give me a stealth.
Oh.
You said stealth, right?
Mhm.
Hold on, sorry. Okay. 13.
13. All right. Sounds good.
And then I forget what the cloak is called. There's a specific
It's a
cloak of many
cloak
fashions.
of many fashions.
Yeah.
Why is that not doing anything? Hold All right. Give me. So Vandal, what was your stealth roll?
13.
13. And what are you making your cloak look like?
I'm trying to make it look like the cloak the rest of the dudes are.
But you don't know what they look like.
I don't know what they look like. Where am I coming from? Have we decided
So
that? Am I coming down?
Trollskull. You're coming from Trollskull.
Yeah.
So right now it just looks like your cloak then.
Yeah.
Daerwyn, where you're standing, you start to hear screaming from inside the manor. You see lights coming on, candles being lit from inside. You start to hear doors open, cursing, someone yelling, "Chase her down." What are you doing, Daerwyn? Staying where you're at? They've all entered through that back door now.
Yeah. I mean, if I go in, I feel like that's just a death sentence for me. Plus, I don't know if the what are named the Growlhuns are bad people. I don't know if maybe the cloaked figures are like, I don't know, Robin Hood type folks, and they're like, you know.
At this point,
I don't know.
can she see what they look like and convey that to me, or has
No,
the
because she hasn't moved. She hasn't moved from where she's at.
all she does is hear
you're
them.
20 feet off the ground, and about a good number of feet away from them.
I do have good vision, but
You're
not
right,
that good.
but dark vision is still black and white.
Yeah.
It's not full vision.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna stay. I might maybe she'll maybe sneak a little closer to the edge of the roof she's on, but I don't think she's gonna.
Vandal and Aurelia, you guys have reached the corner of Serdun Street and Walegond Street. You're about a street away.
Fuck.
You hear the screaming, women's screams, and guards mobilizing. You see out of that back door. It's kind of a bummer when I'm trying to switch between these because I have to keep resetting the camera, but I'm gonna switch between again. Out of this back door, this one here, you start to see maybe a dozen guards moving out of that back door. Some go around the front, and some go in through this back door here.
Where are the 11? I'm sorry, where are the 11 dudes that just came in?
They entered through this door here.
Okay.
After maybe 30 seconds, you start to hear the clash of swords and weapons and screams of pain. Vandal and Aurelia, you guys are slightly closer. You can now see the manor from where you're at. Daerwyn, you could see them at the end of the street.
Okay. Question. Are all beholders bad?
Roll an Arcana check.
Dumb roll. Hang on. My rolls are shit today. That would be a 3.
Yeah, from what you know.
Okay.
You want to ask us? Hey, would you guys happen to know?
In the middle of all this chaos.
Yeah.
Because I'm debating if I just want to, shoot down the gazers. But while there's, so much distraction going on.
We don't know what we're heading into. That's the main thing.
I know. That's why I'm that's why part of me is hold back. The other part of me is if we come back here, I don't want these guys to be floating around.
You hear more screams and weapons clashing echoing from the manor.
There's clearly a battle going on in there.
Daerwyn and Aurelia, you guys have now reached about this portion here.
Vandal and Aurelia.
Vandal and Aurelia.
So we're near the back door where the 11 entered.
Mm-hmm. Daerwyn, do you want to make a decision? What are you doing?
What are the other So okay. So what is going on in the other house across the way? What's happening there? Because
in the front.
Yeah, in the front, you could see a figure.
Yeah.
You could see a figure in the window. It looks like they're watching.
But they're just watching.
Mm-hmm.
If I try and shoot down a gazer, will they able to see me if they look where it came from? Or am I still invisible?
Depends if they have dark vision or not.
But even if they have dark vision, I'm invisible.
Right?
Right?
But you don't know if they have dark vision or not.
Huh. Why is it so difficult? I don't like that you don't. I know. I don't like that you don't give me hints.
Sean, just for me and Aurelia, there's no one back here now, right? Everyone's
you don't
gone
see
in.
anyone
The
back
11
there.
dudes.
Yeah. But if I get a perception check from both Vandal and Aurelia, please.
13. Wait, I'm sorry. You said perception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's 9. Fuck.
Oh.
You used persuasion.
I did.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I saw the wrong P word.
Aurelia?
$16 would help if my mic hadn't been slightly unplugged.
Okay. 16. Aurelia, you do notice the gazers floating up above.
That's probably
Yeah.
what they sound like.
Just motion.
Okay.
Eh.
Vandal, when she points them out, you notice them as well.
Okay.
You know what?
Do they notice us? Can we?
There's no way. If,
What do you mean?
You don't know. You don't know what they notice or not.
They have eye stalks. Where
Sure.
are the eye stalks looking?
They're pointing.
Tell me where they're looking.
They're pointing everywhere. They're also,
Oh gosh.
they're also like 30, 40 feet up in the air. So you can't,
So how high can I throw Vandal again?
Not that high.
Yeet.
Daerwyn. What would you like to do?
I hate this so much.
Because she's by herself as well.
I'm by
It'll be
myself, and
We unfortunately have to rely on you because you're the one that's been seeing everything. Like we're
know.
just
I'm
outside
by
the walls,
myself.
unfortunately.
I don't know who's good. I don't know who's bad. I don't know anything that's
So
currently
I
happening.
should say, Jill, I have you here because if I put you here, you just disappear into the darkness. Technically, you're on the top of this building here,
Yeah, no, I got you.
right? You're like here somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm assuming because this family has like spooky dogs and like a spooky shadow guy in their yard that they're probably not the best.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go big and I'm gonna use my longbow on one of the gazers. Well,
On one of
there's
the
a lot of distract.
On one
Yeah.
of the gazers? Okay.
Yeah.
do
Well,
me
there's
fa-
all this distraction going on.
Do me a favor. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
All of us?
Here
No,
we go.
just Daerwyn.
Here we go.
That's 6 on that. That would be a 20.
A 20. All right. First round of combat, you get an extra attack with your longbow.
So then I'm gonna hit them twice. Shoot
So-
my longbow twice.
So give me your first shot.
I hit the. If I'm doing it on the app, do I hit the +5 button?
Hit the +5 button, yeah.
+5 button.
You have advantage on the. You have advantage.
That is a
on this.
19. That's a 19. I
Okay.
don't think I'll need
You're
advantage
good.
on that.
You're good.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
That would be a 10.
10 plus
Ooh.
10 to, oh, so
That's 10 total.
so 10 total. Would you like to use you have that that thing that you can do. Favorite
Inspiration?
Foe. Do you want to add a D4 for favorite foe?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
I would say yeah. I'd say.
That sounds like a hint.
That sounds like I
sounds
probably
like-
should use favored
I
foe.
don't give you hints. Of course I give you hints.
Then yeah, I'll use favored foe.
Okay.
Yeah. Which means,
So you add a D4.
mark the target as favored. You hit, so I roll another d4 for damage that adds to the 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you said I get a second hit with it after this?
Yeah, but we'll do that in a second.
Okay, I just rolled a 1.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
So 11 damage.
11 damage. That's fine. So you draw back, fire that bolt through the darkness, and then you just see it hit the gazer, and then it falls and splatters the cobblestones like a grapefruit.
Oh, I'm glad I used that favored foe on it.
Yeah, you needed the 1 damage.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did.
Just the 1? Okay.
Second attack
Second attack roll.
on another
hold on.
gazer,
You got
Yeah,
this.
and you have advantage.
Okay, let me roll again.
Can I
First one
climb
was-
out of curiosity?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because
the
just in
first
case
one
they
was a-
start descending upon her.
14 was with advantage.
14 to hit.
Yeah, because I rolled an
Uh,
11 the second time.
14 hits.
Yes.
Go and roll for damage.
Cool.
And on this one,
One.
because of your special ability, you have to add, because of Dread Ambusher, you deal an extra D8 to this one.
So 2d8s?
So 2D8, yeah.
So 1d8 plus 3 plus another d8?
Mhm.
That would be a 10. And then another d8. Hold on, let me find a
Could
d8.
just roll the
I
same
could just do
D8
it on
again.
here. I did it on the thing.
Oh, you did it on the thing. Okay, yeah. Find a D8.
Because it doesn't add, I don't want to add the 3. 5.
5. So 15 total?
So 15.
All right, you knock another gazer out of the sky.
Papa!
Well, let me see how many
Sweet.
hit points it has. Yeah, you knock another gazer out of the sky.
Sweet.
But that's the end of
Yes.
your attacks. Anything else you want to do?
Oh, he rolled. He rolled.
Can I sneak further into the shadow?
Sure. Vandal and Aurelia.
Okay.
Both of you can roll initiative for me.
Oh.
As you notice, Daerwyn. Oh wait, actually, do you guys have dark vision? You both have dark vision.
Yes,
yeah,
we
we
do.
both have dark.
You
I
just
have
noticed-
dark vision.
You just noticed 2 gazers fall out of the sky.
Yay.
Sick.
If you'd like to react, would you
17.
guys like to react to that?
8.
Okay, 17. Vandal, you
Is
wanna react?
that
You wanna
what you're gonna do?
kick it?
Yeah.
You're gonna kick it?
I don't react, but I'd whisper to her like, "Fucking nice, sick."
Fucking nice.
That
The
was sick.
gazers.
Fucking rad, dude.
Is there a condition on your being invisible? What is that
Me?
called? Yeah, what is that called?
Hold on, let me find it again.
I got it.
That would be
right for
umbral
Dread Ambusher.
sight.
No,
Umbral
yeah.
sight.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, okay, cool. Great.
Until it gets light out, I guess.
The remaining 2 gazers begin moving away.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
After, like, darting off to... They're no longer keeping that same pattern. Is there anything you want to do, Daerwyn?
I would like to do a hunter's mark on one of them.
Okay. Go ahead and mark
and-
off a spell slot for that.
Okay. In case they like. Where are my spell slots?
Under spells.
Actions, inventory, spells. Oh, spells. Hunter's mark cast. Hooray. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just so if it lands somewhere and I want to know where its home belongs, and
Sure.
you know.
I mean, all that does is give you a bonus to tracking it.
That's fine, I guess.
They're not a creature that leaves tracks.
Oh. Then maybe I won't do that.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I'll let you take that back because
Yeah, because they float.
They float.
Yeah.
There's no
They
way to,
float.
Yeah, there's no way to track them necessarily.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like watching a balloon.
The screaming
Yeah.
and shouting continues, and the fighting continues inside. You hear doors slamming open.
Wait, you told us to roll for initiative, right? Me and Aurelia?
Yeah, do you guys want to do anything regarding the gazers?
No, they're leaving.
No.
I'm more concerned about
Yeah,
the
'cause we
people
can see them
screaming and
moving.
fighting.
Yeah, same.
All right. Collectively, what would you guys like to do?
I don't want to go in there. I don't want, because I don't know how many people
Oh.
here are. I'd prefer.
Oh, it's not my
we stay
turn.
outside.
I have an idea.
Well, collectively.
We know.
Well, no. If you guys aren't doing anything with the gazers, we're out of combat. What do you guys want to do?
Jill, you said you had an idea.
I want to hold on. What was it called? Didn't I do?
Because we know there's 11 guys that came in through the back and 12 guards, I think Shad said, that came in through one door and into the other door.
That seems
Yeah.
like a lot
Would-
for 3 people.
Would
so-
casting fog cloud into the house be a bad idea?
It depends what you're trying to do. Fog cloud makes it so
I
you
don't-
can't. Fog cloud makes it so you can't see either.
I'm just kind of trying to
I gotcha.
I don't know, disturb the chaos. I don't know what that's
Disrupt the chaos?
Add some chaos to more chaos. Gotcha.
Add more chaos to the chaos.
That might
I
do
don't-
that. That's a possibility.
But I just want to know. I want to know why.
There's no
everyone
exterior
there-
movement, by the way. There's nothing outside of the,
No.
the
Yeah,
house.
where'd the spooky shadow guy go?
They appear to still be doing their rounds.
They're not even.
I'm
they're
sorry,
just-
what? It's like mowing the lawn while there's a murder happening in the house. What is he doing?
Yeah, it's like they're just programmed to just
They're
patrol.
currently
outside.
along the front of the building, so they're currently out of your sight.
Oh.
Okay, so they're just autonomous. Right, okay. It's just...
That's what it kind of feels like, yeah.
Are they considered animals?
You don't know what they are.
Oh.
Can I cast Detect Good and Evil, just because I kind of want to know what we're dealing with and how many of them we are dealing with, because I just want to know if we're dealing with any spooky things.
Go ahead and mark off a
Okay,
spell.
Detect Good and Evil. There we go, casted.
And it's
Cast.
60
casting.
feet?
It's 30.
30.
It's 30, yeah.
Yeah.
60 feet is the
Right
other
next
one.
to the door.
Okay. Gets you about... That's 30 feet. So,
Oh.
about here.
Hey,
Nothing...
Vandal.
Nothing pops off.
Vandal,
of their-
did you happen to
30 feet.
bring your umbrella, your sonic screwdriver umbrella?
Your nimble right detector?
Yeah, I have it on me.
Is it
always.
doing anything?
Yeah, I take it out. Is it
Pull
doing
it out and
anything?
activate it.
Okay, so it's in here.
Oh, okay. Nimble right
Well,
be
we
yes.
know they. We know. Yeah,
Just
we
want
know
to
they
make
own
sure
a
we're not
Nimble Right.
here and the thing's not even in the building. Okay. Nimble right is here. Okay, cool.
Aurelia, how long does that spell last?
A minute.
Okay, cool. What do you guys want to do?
I think we gotta
Just
go
wait
in.
it out. Wait it out
earlier.
is a fine option too. You just gotta tell me, hey, we're gonna wait it out.
I mean,
Oh, no,
I
it's
think
10
going
minutes,
in is a
sorry.
death-
It's 10 minutes, Sean.
Okay.
I think
As long as I
going
don't
in is
break
a death
concentration,
sentence.
that's why. No, I don't at all. I want us to hang back and see if anything comes out from that door. I want us to sort of focus on exits and entrances and see what
And
comes
if-
Sean, are all the lights inside the manor on? Like, have
They
all
are-
the lights
they are
been
now.
turned on?
A bunch of, not all of them, but a bunch of them are on now.
Is there a way, I mean, we're probably not close enough to see if any of these cloaked people have tattoos on them, or
They're all inside the
if
house. We can't see.
or if we see the nimble right running past a window, or
From your current advantage, you can't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck.
I want to wait it out.
I mean,
I want to wait it out.
I'm
and see what
waiting.
happens.
Yeah, if we go in there, we're gonna get dead.
We're dead. We're so dead.
We
No.
gonna get dead. Yeah.
I kind
And
of
you
just
guys-
want to observe what's happening.
You guys want to wait along that back wall where you guys are at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Daerwyn's still on the roof. With her bow, like, aimed. And
At the ready. I've got my war pick and I'm ready to swing.
Uh,
silence is
I'll-
not great.
I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait with the rest of you. Yeah.
going in just sounds like a bad idea.
Going in sounds like we're going to have to create new characters after this session.
All right. So, across the road, you see in that on that other house that you were watching, Daerwyn, and Vandal and Aurelia. You guys don't see this. You see two figures now on top of that roof of that other building.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a large crack and a bang and a plume of smoke, and then a window shatter on the
From the house? Oh.
right. Vandal,
So they
you
shot something at the manor.
Vandal, you recognize the sound as the sound those pistols make. That you
Mhm.
have. You see four figures move from the house. You hear the guards at the front gate scream. And then those black armored figures with long white hair leap the fence and begin climbing to the roof of the manor.
Leap the fence?
Yeah, they jumped over. They climb and
They
jump
l-
over the fence. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
like
thought you
leap,
meant
but
like
I
they
thought they just
leap.
like
I was like, wait.
I thought like a
It's acrobat-
gazelle, and I was
I mean,
like,
it was
oh my god.
Like it's acrobatic, but it's not. You know.
Okay. They climbed.
Okay, they're not
got it.
Superman. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what are these people? Okay.
Um.
Got it.
No one's noticed us as far as we can tell yet, correct? No one's headed towards us that we can see. Okay.
Nope.
I still want to wait it out, guys.
Because where you guys are at, they can't see you, and Daerwyn's potentially invisible, and she rolled really high on her stealth roll.
Cool.
You begin.
So keep waiting.
Mhm.
Sure. You begin to hear that new group fighting the spooky dog and spooky man.
Okay.
More shouting from inside. You hear the faint voice of someone saying, "Don't let them get to the kids."
Oh
Children.
no, not more children thing. Oh guys, there's children involved now. What do we do?
Everyone has a soft spot for children. Fuck.
Oh, we just lost a ragamuffin, and now there are these other children now. But also, we don't know
Sean,
if these
can
are
we-
children of evil people.
How many floors are on the
It's
manor?
two
It's like,
stories.
can we discern if they're on the bottom floor or the second floor
The
just
shouting
by the
sounds like
sounds
it's
of
coming
it?
from the upper floor now.
Okay. Alright. Look, if you guys don't want to go in, that's fine. I'm gonna try to sneak my way in. Just to just see what the damage is, see if there's any inkling of what might be
And you
going
still
on.
have telekinesis going, so
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
telepathy going.
Yeah, the whispers, yeah.
All right.
Is he going in?
Yeah, I'm going in, yeah.
Can you give me
Okay.
another stealth check?
Fuck. 15.
15. As you move into this next room, this looks like it's a pantry. The floor is coated in blood. There are a pair of bodies. One who looks like he's dressed like a butler. The second at first is the small form. You're not quite sure what it is, but upon closer inspection, it looks like it's a halfling cook. There are two doors out of this room, one to the north and one to the west.
I'll go to the west.
West. Okay, bear with me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Oh
sounds
my
like they're
word,
killing
where did that go?
innocents. So
This is a storming. They're storming the manor, essentially, is what it feels like to me. They're looking for something here, or trying to just wipe up the family.
They're just slaughtering left, right, and center. Damn. Okay.
All right. Moving through to the next room. You slowly ease that door open. Whoops. And you move in. Peeking through, there are a pair of black armored individuals, both with metal skull caps, holding bloodied maces as they stand over the corpses of all the Gralhund guards.
Fuck. But they can't see me, right? Because I'm just like peering through the door.
They currently don't notice you, yeah.
And all these guys are just okay.
You notice a few of the bodies are also in similar black armored garb.
Yeah.
Off the bat, you notice a pair of doors, one here and one here. The main front door is up that way. Another set of doors here, and what looks like possibly a staircase from where you're standing.
Yeah.
Going up.
Fuck. Okay. Can I sneak my way back into the previous room?
Sure, you do.
And I'll relay all this information to the
Of
party
course.
through the whispers.
And the sound of fighting echoes from upstairs, along with the occasional guttural scream and sound of pain.
can I whisper to Vandal, find where the kids are and like tell me where they are? So
I presumably upstairs, but there are two guards here, and it looks like they're not guards of the family. Like it's some of the guys that came in through the back. Presumably, there's no way of truly knowing. Can I sneak in through that north door that you mentioned previously?
Sure.
From the previous room?
Yeah. Go and move your little boy in there. Let me see something. Hold on. So this unlocked door leads to the mansion's kitchen. Just cook fire stove in the fireplace. Looks like counters with utensils and very well stocked, very nice utensils. But aside from that, it's empty. There's another door to the north, and then a door to the east, which you assume is the door that leads outside.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll sneakily go through that north door. Peek my eyes through that. Yeah.
All right. Looks like a laundry room. There's a big vat for laundry. Kind of searching around on the stairs, you do find one of the dead maids bludgeoned to death. There on the stairs.
Fuck. Can I presume that stairs goes up to the second floor as well?
Right, my outside crew. Are you guys doing anything?
I'm just at the ready, just guarding the entrance that Vandal went into because I don't know what's going on.
Aurelia, if you want to follow me, I can tell you like the path that's clear so far where those two dudes aren't.
Okay.
And I relay that to Daerwyn as well. If just letting him know what I'm doing and going through.
So what do you
if
two
they
want
to pursue her?
Is
I want to go
So
into
they're
one of the
going
rooms that are
upstairs?
unoccupied.
Okay, what'd you say, Jill?
so they're going upstairs
I'm about
to
to
the
go
second floor?
upstairs
Is that
Well, it sounds like Aurelia is just hanging back, but she's coming inside the manor at least.
okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I see Vandal through the windows?
No.
I want to be here in the corner where I can guard both doors, but they won't see me if they come through immediately.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Can
I'll
I?
be there. Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm in the corner. How how unstealthy can you be in a corner? Oh God. I'm pretty sure it's a minus for my stealth. Oh God.
Disadvantage. Disadvantage -1, I think.
Oh wait, I have to roll again. It's a 12.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Daerwyn, what are you doing?
In my mind, she just loudly sneezes, and if she fails her stealth roll, and that's how she gets discovered in a corner. She's not even moving.
What was that sound? Was that someone sneezing?
Can I use my second blessing of the Raven Queen and go onto the second floor of the manor?
Go onto the second floor.
Of the manor.
Yeah, you would be. So you could see above this portion of the manor here. There is a window. You could see into that window. You have to be able to see where you're going.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only place you could see. You see people in there.
Oh.
Alive people?
Yeah, you see the shadows of people.
Okay.
I do get resistance to damage when I teleport for the first turn.
So you were asking about crossing the wall. This portion of the block wall, which is kind of by where you are, is thick enough for you to cross and move if you wanted to.
Okay.
And get a closer look.
Yeah, I'll do that. Can I do that to look into the window?
Give me a perception check.
More? 22.
22. It looks like there's probably a dozen people in there.
Are they big people?
Some of them are big people, some of them are small people. You can't quite see, right? It's you're looking into a lit room.
Okay.
And if anything, looking with night vision into a lit room is going to be harder than looking without night vision into a lit room. Mm-hmm. So, you could just kind of see the outline and shapes of about 12 people. Some of them look like they're holding clubs or knives, other things in there.
Oh, boy.
All right, well, I'm not about to go in a room with 12 people.
Okay.
So
are you still going to teleport?
You going to stay where you're at?
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at until I'm really needed.
Okay. Vandal.
It's also good that she knows where those people are as well.
I'm gonna tell you guys now, right? The farther away you are from Vandal, if Vandal gets in trouble, the longer it takes you to get to Vandal.
I know where I want to move next.
Okay.
Presumably, meaning I might be heading into trouble.
No, I'm just sort of trying to make sure you guys are aware of the situation that you guys are in.
Well, I'm by the house. I can see in the window.
Vandal, as you move up the stairs, I'm going to move you to this other map because the way stairs work in this game is... give me you. So you come up the stairs here on this other side. Let me see. Can I do this a good way? Is there a better way I can do this? Yeah, I can do this. Hold on one sec, boys and girls. Maybe? There we go. Vandal, as you move up those stairs, and Daerwyn, you as well. Vandal, echoing somewhere. You're not sure where it's from because you hear it through walls. You hear a door slam open. Daerwyn, you hear from the front of the house a door slam open.
Okay.
Vandal, you have a pair of doors down down the hallway. Here, one here, one here, and one here.
Where's my laser pointer? Can I just put like an ear towards this? Oh shit! I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Just leave it. You're good. You're good. Yeah, putting
like
an ear
right here.
Give me a perception check.
Actually, 21.
21. You hear nothing.
Okay. Can I slowly peek my way into that room?
Into that one that you were checking? Yeah. It appears to be. It appears to be a somewhat plain, but with a comfortable bedroom. Looks like a servant's. You know, your familiarity with noble homes. This looks like a servant's room. With the width of this hallway and how this is set up, you think these are servants' quarters over here.
Yeah. Presumably, this south door is the room with the 12 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably, just based on the information I have from Daerwyn.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I put my ear against this door and see what's going on here, or hear what's going on here?
Same thing, no sound.
Okay. Can I slowly peek in through here, see if there's like maybe another entrance way into this room?
Yeah, peeking in through there. It's a nearly identical room, just slightly different shaped. Another comfortable bed, servants' room. Probably reserved for the head maid or the head butler, both of which you've found dead, moving through the through the manor.
And the only other option is just that door, right? Because presumably the stairs take me back down to the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah, from what you know, oftentimes servants' quarters have separate entrance from the main quarters.
Yeah.
So you think that's probably where all the servants are holed up? There's
that's what I'm starting to think.
Yeah, from here. I love the tension. I love it.
Can I hear anything through that door then? The one I haven't gone through yet?
Yeah, you hear. If one of them tries to come through, we'll stab him. We'll get him. There's more of us than there are of them. Yeah, various voices saying more or less the same thing. I'm scared.
That's a child.
Not a child. Not a child.
No, I'm assuming that's where all the servants and stuff are being holed in, and they're just like, they're just batting down the hatches.
Potentially.
And I'm assuming like Daerwyn's like out the window here, right? That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You don't have to confirm.
Yeah.
I'm out the window where?
Do you have Owlbear open?
Over here.
Yeah, I do.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Am I the little purple dot?
No, that's me. That's my little laser pointer.
Oh.
But I'm just saying that's where I assume you are based on.
Yeah.
Got
the
it.
Previous
those are the 12
I don't have.
people I see.
How awful! I don't have the map up for stream.
Oh, sorry, audience.
I was gonna make a comment on that, and I was gonna be like, "Don't." Sorry. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know if you were doing that later.
It's fine.
So just for the sake of the audience,
I had closed it while you guys were still sort of.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of the audience.
I'm presuming I'm here.
I know, but I'm
I'm here.
The rest of what you guys have seen. So this is the. You have the pantry here. You've got. This is a big main room with a bunch of dead guards in it. You have the kitchen, a laundry room, and Vandals up in the servants' quarters here. Sorry, audience.
But now you know, and the more
question.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
From where I'm at, does this building here, like the one in front of me that I currently can't see inside?
Okay.
Does that one have windows?
Yeah, but they're small. They're sort of like hard to see into. From where you're at.
Am I able to move to the bottom of the stairs?
You can, yeah. Keep in mind, Daerwyn, that's like 25 feet away from you.
Mm-hmm.
So looking in, trying to get a good view of what's actually going on in there isn't necessarily super easy.
Since everyone else is on the ground, I guess can I jump on the ground and peek into that building?
Sure, you can.
Okay.
Looking in, it looks like it's a guard barracks.
Okay. No one in it?
No one. I don't believe anyone's in it currently.
Okay.
Let me double check. No one's currently in there.
Okay.
Looks like they all filtered
We
out.
still have. I don't know what the time lapse is. I apologize, but we still have
you guys
whispers,
still have,
right?
You guys still have whispers, yeah.
Okay, so then I convey to the party. Like, I think I found where the servants are, presumably based also off of Daerwyn's information.
Mm-hmm.
Should we try to help them, or should we try to take down the 2 guards? Because we have to go. If we want to investigate further, we have to go to the stairs on the other side of the first floor, and presumably
Like take out the two. Take out the 2 that are alive by where
Yeah,
Aurelia is.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it sounds like if we go into the door where the servants are, they're just gonna stab whoever walks in the door. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just go after those 2.
Which door are we going in at? Or are we going from 2 different doors just to
You're-
catch them by
No,
surprise?
you're kind of next. I'm assuming because they didn't see me, according to like Sean's description, that they're not looking towards this door down here next to the on the
'Cause
south
I'm
side
scared
right
to go
here.
through that one.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I mean, they weren't.
They're
They
probably
weren't
looking-
just standing looking in one place, right? They were looking up the stairs where the noise was coming from. They were looking towards the
Yeah.
other 2 doors. They were looking towards the front door. They were kind of looking everywhere. You're just stealthy, so you didn't get seen when you peeked in there.
That's fair. So I could presumably continue using my stealth, and if we decide to attack them, I could try to do like sneak attack, and then, I mean, we just get into it. But if the party's okay with it, then we need to like reconvene or
Convene.
whatever the word is. Yeah.
I mean, I'm down to go after the 2 of
You
them.
hear more shouting and new voices upstairs.
New
Okay,
voice.
so yeah, we need to go kill those 2 guards.
Yeah.
Things will keep playing out as long as things happen.
Yep. Okay, what are we doing? Are we bursting through the door, or are we just gonna...
Yeah, I would say because you and I are so close to the stairs, we should reconvene like right here, and then Daerwyn's like right
Yeah.
here. She could just come through this door right here and just meet up with us right here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys all want to go through
Perfect.
that front door right there between the laundry room and the great hall?
Can I go in through the back?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go in through the other door.
Do
Because
that.
you guys have telepathy, you can time things real nicely.
Yeah, I'll go into the other door.
Ooh, good point.
So,
Good point.
Yeah.
all right. If you guys could roll initiative for me.
13 on D&D.
13.
14.
15.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Let me ask for these in a second. I need to get myself situated on my end. I wasn't sure when we were jumping in. Well, I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm sorry, chat.
It's the anticipation.
I get into like a ooh, this is tense. All right, I don't want to break the tension, but I also need to remember we're streaming, right?
It adds to the suspense.
I know.
Really does. Really does.
We're gonna attack them, but very sneaky like.
Sneaky like a snake. A snake, a snake, a snake.
Sneaky. You gotta be sneaky, Charlie.
It's a snake. Oh.
I hope that fighting these people doesn't bring more people downstairs.
Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we?
I just had the thought.
Vandal, what was your initiative?
Shit.
It'll be on your.
You can just roll it again if you want.
You got
Aurelia,
13.
Okay,
You got 13, Vandal.
All right.
I got 13. I
Aurelia?
trust that. 13.
14.
I got
Daerwyn?
15.
15.
Yeah, that's how I remembered it, because it was 13, 14, 15.
All right.
Oh.
Daerwyn, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I guess I'll go in, and I'll start with my longbow.
All right. You do have Dread Ambusher.
What's that?
The first round of combat. Remember I told you to read and memorize?
I did. Listen, I remembered that I had super sight.
It's called Dread and you have Dread Ambusher, which is first round of combat. You get the extra attack and the extra damage on the second attack.
Right. I keep thinking that's only my swords, so I don't think about
with
it
everything.
also being rad. Okay. At the start of your turn, you were rocking. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot my little arrow.
Okay. Go ahead and please move your mini for me, where you're going, because I need to manage a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, sorry. Okay, there I am. Yep. Okay, and I'm gonna shoot at the one on my left.
All right, go make attack roll.
Boom. That would be a 21.
21 hits.
Yay.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
That is a 6.
Okay. Total?
And then I get to... I get another D8, huh?
No. You get 6 plus your dice plus your dexterity is 6 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 total. Yeah, I rolled on the app, so it totals it for me.
Second attack?
Second attack. Papa. That would be a 16.
16 hits. Go and roll for damage,
Yay.
and it's 2d8.
The first one is +3, and then the second one is not. Right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. What did I just roll? The first one was a 10.
Okay.
And then the second D8... Is this a D8? No. Sorry, I'm finding a D8. And then
have this stuff ready for me.
Sorry, I'm just gonna do it on here. And then the second D8 is an 8.
That's not with the +3, right?
That is not with the +3.
Okay,
so that
cool.
was a 10 and an 8, so 18.
Sure. So yeah, you make 2 strikes at him. One hits him dead in the chest. The other one hits him somewhere lower near the kidney. He is gushing blood and kind of doubles over a little bit. But he is going to react and come towards you.
I did so good too.
You really did.
I thought he was going to be dead. All right.
No,
That's fine.
Oh yeah, he can make it. All right, he's gonna.
Oh,
He
shoot.
grabs his mace and he's gonna sprint towards you.
Oh, God damn it.
So he's got this, just a big old mace, and he's gonna make 2 attacks.
Can I still be invisible? Can we pretend I'm still invisible?
No, this is a well-lit room, and this guy does not have dark vision, so it doesn't
I
matter.
said pretend.
However, he misses both attacks. So, and actually, let me pull that back because technically, I think you guys are getting a surprise. He is surprised, so he can't actually act this turn. So you are good.
Oh.
That is my mistake.
Well, either way.
Aurelia, what would you like to do?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to burst through the door, please,
Sure.
and I would like to attack the other gentleman. I'm close enough to do that, right? If I take
She is a woman. Please, don't assume the gender of.
Oh yes, look, if I zoom in, then I see that. Okay, yes, it's her. And I'm gonna take a big
Listen,
old
they're
swing at
wearing
her.
armor. It's hard to tell when they're in armor.
Right?
Unless it's
Or
like
do I
Mortal
wanna use
Kombat
Smite?
armor.
Do I want to
Mortal
use Smite?
Kombat armor.
What did you? So roll your attack first.
Yeah, see if you even hit them
So roll to hit first.
It's an 8, right?
No, it's a D20. Add so it's the D20 plus.
Oh,
whatever
you mean
your-
that first? Oh, that first.
Yeah,
That's right.
roll to hit first.
Yeah, see if you missed or not.
Yeah, so D20 plus 5 with your war pick.
Oh, it's 22.
22 hits. Would you like to use Smite?
You know what? Yeah, let's go. Let's smite
Alright.
this one.
Cool.
Here we go.
So you're adding 2d8 extra to this.
Oh shit.
Just mark
Wow.
off a spell slot.
Yes.
Damn.
Here we go. We're taking people out. This is good. Okay.
So it's 3d8
So
total.
is it
plus
3?
three.
Yeah,
So
3d8.
3d8 total plus 3.
Jesus. Okay, so 11. For
11
the first
total?
one, because that's
Oh, for the
1d8 plus 3.
1d8 plus 3, 11. Okay.
Yeah. 5
Okay. 16.
and 7.
Okay, cool.
23.
23.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? All right. Yeah, you smack the shit out of her. You basically bring the war pick in. As you start swinging, it just glows with this violent white light. Slam it into her chest, and there's like an explosion of burning energy from the wound. You pull it out, and there's just a splash of blood, but she's still standing.
Oh, damn.
Wow! Holy
Vandal.
shit!
Vandal,
Jeez.
what would you like to do?
All
I'm
right.
assuming they're at least almost out. They're
Yeah, they both
bleeding
look
profusely.
they're both really bleedy.
Okay, that feels
All right,
that makes me feel
I-
at least a
I-
little better.
I apologize for asking this again because
Mhm.
it's so much information, but
Sure.
because we are catching them on surprise,
You
would
get
sneak attack be first? Yeah, right.
You could use the sneak
Okay.
attack wherever you want. You just only get it once per turn, but you tell me where it goes.
So it could be
Okay.
now or later.
So-
Because you can make 2
It's
attacks with
good.
your blades. Remember?
yes. So I use if I use the psychic blades, I have to use one of the energy slots, right, for the blades.
No.
All right, then I'm gonna use psychic blades with my dexterity,
Okay.
and I'll roll for that.
And which one's
And
that
it's
against?
I guess the
Remember,
presumably the lady.
remember you can throw them as well. You don't have to.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I could throw multiple. That's right.
Yeah, you get 2
I'll-
attacks with them, and you can throw multiple if you want.
All right, I'll throw one at the one closest to Aurelia right now.
All right.
This
go
one.
And, go and make an attack roll.
Okay. 18.
18 hits. Go and roll for damage.
All right, I'm just gonna click on D&D. So that's 8.
All right. Yeah. Do you want to apply sneak attack?
To the same one, or can I use it for the other one?
You can use it for the other one.
I'd like to use it for the other one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you throw, as you move in, you like unsheath from nothing this glowing purple Psylocke style blade, and just
Mhm.
chuck it,
Yes.
and
It's like he has a Mary Poppins bag.
it sinks like it
Right.
sinks
Stuff out.
right next to the other open wound, and then immediately just ceases to exist.
Neat.
Yeah.
She staggers, but she's still up.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Second attack against the other guy.
It was 9.
9 to hit.
Yeah. No.
God.
Well, I don't have to roll for sneak attack, right? Or do I?
Well, no, you have to roll the... No. Sneak attack is just extra damage. You still have to roll to hit.
Oh,
it.
so I have...
Yeah.
Oh.
So D20 plus...
For sneak attack?
How
Because
are
that's
they
not on the...
still
That's,
alive?
that's not on the D&D sheet.
It's,
That's why I was
Sneak
confused.
attack is just something you apply to your normal attack. So you're still using psychic
Oh.
blades. Yeah, you're still using psychic blades. You're just getting extra damage on your sneak attack.
So, okay, just so I reiterate for myself. So I have to roll again to attack with sneak attack for psychic blades.
No, you're not attacking with sneak attack. You're attacking with the psychic blades. Sneak attack
Yes.
is a bonus that you apply onto your damage.
It adds
Afterwards,
damage.
okay.
Afterwards, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so I roll again for just the blades.
All right, so same
That
deal.
is...
You kind of underhanded chuck a purple invisible blade at this guy. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
And if you want, you can, and then add a d6 for sneak attack on this one. So it's
If you
your,
hit.
it's the, well, no, he did hit. So it's a d6 for
Oh.
the psychic blade, plus a d6 for sneak attack. And actually, your sneak attack is now 2d6.
It is 2d6.
So
Yeah.
3d6s.
So that's where I was a little bit confused
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the sneak
I
attack
getcha.
itself on the D&D sheet doesn't give me the option to like click and roll. But
if
so
you scroll,
basically-
if you scroll way the hell down, it does. Way at the bottom under
Sneak
other.
attack?
Under other, yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. You just see the damage. Because
Yes.
you can click on the 2d6 for damage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sneak attack isn't an attack on itself. It's poorly named. It's extra damage on one of your attacks.
Got you.
So first you
All
do
right,
the
so just
so first you do the d6 plus 3 for your psychic blade, and then 2d6 extra because it's a sneak attack.
okay. So the 2d6 extra was 9. That was the sneak attack. That's what I'm trying to confirm.
On the first person? No,
I
I
guess
get you.
yeah,
On
just
the
to make
second,
it.
on the second person. No, I get what you're saying. Okay, so roll a d6 plus 3.
Okay.
I get what
That
you're
would be
saying.
7. That would be 7.
Okay. So this second one, you chuck this blade, and it, like, you watch it tear through him. It doesn't leave a wound. It's psychic damage. So it doesn't leave a wound. You just see him start bleeding from the nose and the mouth and fall over into the
Ew.
pit of the rest of the bodies.
Okay.
Top of the round, Daerwyn.
Wait, is there a big X on that guy now?
There
Now that
is,
he's on
yeah.
top of the... Ah, okay, I was waiting for it.
Daerwyn, that other one is still up.
Okay. So Daerwyn is going to rush
Oh, that's way
towards
too
that
big of an
one.
X.
Ooh, ooh.
just
He's
so
real
we know
dead.
he's dead. He's real dead.
Yeah, we're gonna have
He's
no
as dead as
doubts
dead
there.
gets, brother.
Daerwyn is going to go in and attack with her short swords.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. Go ahead and make your first attack.
First attack. Papa. That would be a 22.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. Papa. An 8.
8. All right. So you just come in. She's got her back turned. You just come in right behind her and just
Slit.
open her throat.
Yeah.
And she falls just as dead as her friend.
Bye. Hopefully you weren't a good guy that I just slaughtered.
And things here quiet down. Things here quiet down. Surrounded by bodies. Still fighting up above you.
We gotta head upstairs.
And that's where we're going to end.
Ugh.
Oh gosh.
Why was I waiting for you to say you're all standing there surrounded by bodies? Then in comes the police. You're all there with a bunch of bodies. With a bunch of bodies on them.
No. It's past midnight for us here. So we're going to end it there.
Sorry.
But that's where we will end it, and we will pick up soon, TM. All right, see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.